Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome to episode 81 of the WeSoCultured podcast. I am your friendly neighborhood host, Yoni. I have some amazing, legendary people with me today. To my right, not just my wonderful auntie, but Dawit's mother, Woinie. Clap it up for Woinie.
Clap it up.
Clap it up. You need to clap louder. What do you clap? Thank you. Woinie, it's really great to have you. This was a long time coming, so I'm glad you were able to make it.
Thank you.
No problem. To her right, the one and only Uncle Woinie's husband, Dawit's father, aka MOD. We'll explain that later. Solomon in the building. Let's go. Let's clap it up for Solomon. Legendary.
I don't know about that. Let's just stick to the MOD.
Okay. And to his right, Big Dawit in the building, as always. Yep. He's happy he has his seat, even when his parents are here. So that's his designated podcast seat.
Yeah, they know I don't like it.
If you notice, no, he has the best view. He can see everything. Everybody else is turning their neck.
Yeah, I feel outcasted when I get slid over.
Are you sweating it?
Already.
Are you sweating?
I'm sitting actually directly under the vent. This was a very calculated decision.
Okay.
And my mom
Fair
gets
enough.
cold real quick, so I was like, she's not sitting here.
To his right, Big Sam in the building. What's up, bro?
I feel good.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, this is a great week so far.
You...
I saw my parents this week.
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing them this week. My cousins.
Yes, this
great
is
week.
a good family weekend for
Very
sure.
family week, yes.
You are much further away from me. I don't know if
I've got a lot to say about him too.
Yes, for sure. Behind the camera, Big Melo in the building. Some people think he's our cameraman. Some people think he's...
I'm hiding.
Yeah.
He's actually our sound
As for
master.
the ghost.
All identities.
Okay.
All roles, I'll take everything. Interesting.
He got the best seat. So.
Well, it's really good to have you guys on, Woinie and Solomon. I mean, for me, I think I don't want to be too biased, but I feel like you guys are my favorite auntie and uncle. You know, that's. I don't think that's.
You're gonna
me
get a
being
lot of calls.
performative.
You're gonna get
I
a
know
lot
I'm
of
gonna get a lot of calls.
tomorrow.
I don't care. This is.
Said it publicly.
I feel like from my experience, I feel like maybe it's biased, but I don't know. I just had too many experiences with you guys to call you guys. You know, you're my favorites.
There's nothing wrong with that. That means the other aunties and uncles need to step up.
They gotta work.
And you know they have their favorites too. I know I'm probably not their favorite. So.
You are my favorite.
Well, you know, we can get straight into it. You know, you guys obviously well known in our community. You're well known in the restaurant community, Habesha community. You're married for a very long time now. How did you guys meet? How did you and Solomon meet? Who's gonna start it off?
He's gonna start. It off.
I knew
Already on the hot seat.
already on the hot seat.
We just
Yeah,
started.
definitely on the hot seat. I think the first time we saw each other was in Los Angeles. She came to visit one of her uncle who happened to live with me as a roommate.
Cousin.
Your cousin?
Yeah, Burhan.
That's what I said.
You said uncle.
I did?
That's what he meant. That's what he meant.
That's what I meant.
Yes, that's what he meant.
Okay, cousin. Yes, Abraham. And that's the first time that we saw each other. And then I, instead of her coming to Los Angeles, I decided to travel to DC.
Oh,
where
he
she's
was
at.
on-
was on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we met.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Was so I'm guessing you were the one, Solomon, trying to pursue Woinie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't want to go into detail. But,
Yeah, of course.
definitely.
That's nice. What was the time? What like year range was this?
I think you should ask her that question.
It's like 1988.
Wow.
88.
What a time.
The first time we met.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
88. The end of 88. It's in 89.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Wow.
And So you guys mentioned you met in LA, but how was I'm sure you guys had two different journeys coming to America. How was that journey for you guys coming to America? I guess whoever wants to go first.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the first time I came here, I came through school.
Oh, okay.
Strayer College. I had to take a TOEFL test, and I did well.
Oh, okay.
And that's how I came to this country.
What is that? Is that like an exam you take back home?
Yes, back home.
So
It's like in English.
and then
if
you
take-
do well enough,
Yeah,
then you would get the
if
trip
you have,
abroad.
if you have A and B plus and A.
Oh wow.
but do they still select from that group?
No,
Is
it was
it's not guaranteed if
it
you
was
pass
like-
that?
Back in the days,
Yeah, you
if you
have to have
pass
it.
that test, you
It was
pretty much
guaranteed.
you're qualified to go,
to go any college.
Wow.
But yeah, that's how I came.
Nice.
and the school has
Wow.
to sponsor you and so forth. I think.
Okay. Was it difficult, like adjusting when you first came?
Oh my God, you don't want me to tell you that. I mean, I was lucky enough. I have my oldest sister who was here
Oh, okay.
first.
Yeah.
So I came here and I did not like anything about America at first. At first, I'm
At first,
going to
yeah.
be honest. I miss my friends, my family, my mom, my dad. It was my brothers, my sisters. Just everything about it. It's like being locked in an apartment was the worst part.
Yeah.
Because I'm not used to closing the door every 5 seconds. Those are the things I remember. And the food, I did not like the food.
Do you like McDonald's?
No McDonald's, no French fries, nothing. I used to
Nothing?
just eat cookie, dry cookie,
I
with
feel like
hot
you
milk for
it's
a
like
while.
either people love it so much and they gain weight, or they just
Yeah.
like they realize how much.
Yeah.
It took
crap.
me a while.
It's bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the food
What-
was
Can
not
you
for me.
can you tell them that story how you messed with Sammy and Yoni's dad?
Oh, with here?
Yeah.
Here in
With his
Washington.
mail.
when he moved here.
Well, your dad came after me.
Oh, okay.
So
How many years?
it's like
Couple of years probably.
probably a year and a half or two. And when he came, I used to just play game with him because he's my older brother. So we used to be very close to all of us. So I told him he was writing a letter to his friends. So I said, I'll show you where you're going to put it. So he's like, show me the mailbox. I said, no problem. Come on, let's go. This huge trash can. It was metal. So I said, oh, just open it, put it there. So he kind of looked at me. I was so serious. So then he got closer and he started reading. He chased me.
How many times did he throw it in there before you figured it out?
It took him a few seconds. I mean, he stood
just looked
there
at-
and he
he
knew
smelled it? What
because
the
no, it was
heck?
too huge. It was not smell
Oh,
at that
okay,
time,
okay.
honestly, but it was huge. I think there's something to him.
It's like one of those jokes you know they're gonna figure it out, but it's just funny anyway. Like, yeah, that's the mailbox.
See them realize it in real time.
I think there's another joke
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
There's in DC. I think
Yeah.
you still have that the manhole cover, and you see that vapor coming out and so
Yeah,
forth.
I did that
And
to
he
him
asked
too.
what it was for.
It
She
was
told him
me
that,
again.
she told him that they're just warming up the
See?
the walkway.
Oh my god.
Gotta
Shout
keep
out
the
to you,
sidewalk.
Dad. That is
Yeah.
hilarious.
The great part is those are jokes you could only play when you know someone's never been here before.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one else is gonna fall
We
for
used to
it.
play a lot.
Because you don't
That
see
was
that in
fun.
Ethiopia. You're right. You don't
Yeah.
see that cage on the floor.
Steamy-
and
yeah,
stuff.
no.
No,
No.
you don't.
No.
You don't see that
Anywhere, even in the big city.
Yeah.
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 That is hilarious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What about you, Solomon? How was your journey?
Yeah, my journey is a little different, if I may say. I was lucky enough for my dad to work for the Ethiopian Airlines, and most of his life traveled all over the world except South Africa. At the time, because of their problems,
Apartheid.
apartheid problems. Ethiopians were not allowed to travel to South Africa. Other than South Africa, he traveled all over the place. So we had access to leave Ethiopia. It was 1974 is when I arrived here. No, 1974 was the revolution, and then 1977, September of 1977 is when we came here.
Wow.
Revolution. You're talking
Yes, yeah, that's
Eritrea?
when the Ethiopian revolution where the Derg was killing young
Oh, yeah.
young high school students and college students and so forth who were against the government, and so at the time he was in Djibouti, I think. So we left Ethiopia. I'm going to save you the detail, and we were supposed to go to India. And my sister was here already, and when she found out that we were about to go to India, talking like them. No. She said just bring him to America, and we'll go for. That's how we ended up in America, and started attending high school. Should I continue?
Yeah.
So you didn't. Sorry, before you.
That's nice.
You didn't come to America with like this desire. It's kind of like by chance.
Yeah,
It wasn't your
it was an
goal to come
opportunity
here.
that was available, so we took that opportunity. So we ended up in America. We got lost the first day. I think my dad told him because we were supposed to go to Belford Avenue. The taxi driver, there's no GPS back then, understood Bedford Avenue. So he took us to Beverly Hills, where the trip was supposed to take 10 minutes.
He matched 3 letters.
Yeah.
Close enough.
So we ended up in Beverly Hills and looking for this address. We couldn't find it. We ended up staying in a hotel or motel. I think it was motel at the time. Yeah. The next day we found out it was a mistake. Was between an L and a D. Belford, not Bedford.
Oh my
Avenue.
God.
So we, my sister was expecting us, so we kind of met. We didn't have phones, so you have to use public phone. And some of the public phones don't accept phone calls. So somehow we met and we started living. I was in high school at the time, and the funny story was I did not want to be late, but we were late for our first class. I never forget. It was history class.
You came here in high school?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said
I didn't know
that.
70s.
We walked in
Yeah.
into high school, into our history class. The class was silent for a moment. And then the entire class just started laughing at us. The two of us with the same haircut, same shirt, same jeans, same everything.
Okay, I'm not gonna. That's kind of funny. If you saw that today.
And of course, we took our seats, and the teacher trying to ease us into, introducing us to the class. He asked us what's our name was, and every time he asked us, we stood up and answered, and went right back there. And how old are you? We got up and we sit down. And the kids are looking at us. Why are they getting
Some soldiers that just came.
That's how it was.
Wait, so this was you and
Teddy.
Okay, your brother. Okay,
And
got it.
then it was PE class after that. We were told we are signed up for football. You can imagine what we were thinking.
Soccer.
That's hilarious.
So we go out there with our shirt. No. I don't want to go into the locker room thing. We walked in.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Hold on, wait. No. Let's talk about that really quick.
No.
So back home, there's no shared locker rooms amongst the men.
There's no locker room in the first place.
It's not even a locker room. Just go to the
So you
field.
just
go
walked
to the
in
field.
confused, like.
Change.
Yeah.
No,
But
but
yeah.
wasn't it? Weren't you guys thrown off by a football? Like,
I was gonna get to that, and so we come out. Here comes the coach, and he has a bunch of the football in a net, and he's walking, and I said, okay. Then he threw this funny looking molded.
Molded.
I go like, what is this, Teddy? Teddy's very, I don't know. I said, okay. Teddy, did you look at the goal? We both looked at it and said, maybe in America, that's how you score. You score
A big yellow pylon.
pointed upwards. Okay, maybe in America, that's how you do it. And then we kind of figured out we thought we were in the wrong class. We walked up to the coach and said, we signed up for football. He said, this is football. No. Football. This is football. No, football. Yes. Oh, you mean soccer? Yeah. No, next season. So we ended up playing
my gosh.
football.
In the
Actually,
spring.
flag football. You tie up something to you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
we
Okay.
played.
Yeah, because it's in the fall, so you're starting school,
Yeah.
so you play it in the
You
fall,
play-
but
Yeah, exactly.
soccer's gonna be in the spring.
Yeah.
So
Flag
okay.
football is probably a lot more digestible for like
your first time.
your
Yes.
first time
Yeah.
being
You look
than-
at a football. What
than
is
actual
this?
American football? I mean, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
Tackle
hilarious.
full.
mad.
Man.
That's so funny.
why are the goals upside down?
Yeah.
That's how they do it in America. That's right.
Actually, you ever think about why don't they have a top to it? It's just the open.
Yeah.
It is just open.
That's true.
There's no.
Well, that would make it way harder for a kicker because then
Kick
they'd
it
have to
in.
they'd have to consider.
The depth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Make it interesting. Actually, I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Close
don't
it.
know.
Yeah, they have to
Put it in the goal.
Yeah.
I agree. It make it that much a little more difficult, but it's like a reasonable level of
Yeah.
difficulty.
Mhm.
Because of how tall that
Yeah.
thing is, like
It's a
it's
huge
like
goal.
20 something feet. I mean, soccer they got the ground is the extra barrier, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, why not the other way around?
Yeah.
We talk about first dates a lot on our pod. Do you guys remember your first date?
Mhm. Go ahead.
I know you
You
do.
remember.
That's a tough question.
That is tough.
That's a tough
Yeah.
question.
No, it was.
Yeah.
I don't think we had like first date thing because we were like really friends.
Oh, okay,
So it was
okay.
like you would
Understood.
hang out little by
So
little.
we
Hang out
used
little
to
by
hang
little.
out, but it's so funny. We went to a restaurant and we sat there after even having lunch. We were talking like for hours. Like probably we were there for 4 hours
Wow.
at one
Wow.
restaurant. That's the first lunch we had.
That's a
That's the
good
one I
sign. I feel
remember.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
when you can, it doesn't even feel like you're there for that long.
No.
That's how you know,
Yeah.
you know that's your person because you could just
Wow.
talk without even thinking about time.
Mm.
That's
Wow.
nice.
That is, yeah.
You guys were here
Exactly.
for a while, and then you had kids, right? I wanted to ask, how was it raising Dawit and his siblings?
Now
Look at Dawit. He's
Dawit.
sweating.
Now I'm nervous.
How was that? How was
Yeah.
that journey? You know, they're all older
They're
now,
all
so
different. All three of them.
Mhm.
They all have their own way of doing things. They were good kids.
yeah,
Honestly, I don't remember anything bad.
yeah.
But they follow the rule. Their dad was like a military type to them. So
when she said I don't remember anything bad, Solomon's like,
I mean, he was like really strict on a lot of things, but at the same time, also he will make sure they have everything they need.
I think it's
Yeah.
good to have that
The-
dynamic
the
It's very
balance,
important.
on both
It was-
sides.
So they were never. I mean, I don't remember you guys taking a school bus. I
We
pick you up, I drop you off.
yeah, we didn't
They never had
Oh, okay.
to go to do
Mm.
that
because by the
But,
time we got to
yeah.
Austin, we could walk.
Yes.
Right.
So it was either
So,
you dropped us
yeah.
off or we walked.
Right.
You never got a call from the school like Dowie's been just a mess
Oh,
today.
yeah, yeah.
Like, you gotta come get him. What's
Yes, I
going
have.
on? I had
There's
a
only
few of those.
one
I don't know.
You want that story?
There's only
I
one
had a
sto-
few of those.
The one
Oh,
in
yeah.
private school.
Yeah.
Oh, you were having you were
Yeah, I
you were-
kind of deceived him initially, but I'll
Yeah.
let her tell the
Uh,
story.
He was a good. I mean, it was reasonable. That's the only time I was called to school was like
Mm.
when he was, I think, 4th grade. There was a kid, which is in the same classroom. Maybe they were. So this kid decided to say something wrong to Dawit, like saying, "Go back to your country."
Mm, he
And
was
Dawit is
he
like,
was-
"What you talking about? This is my country." He pushed him, I guess.
Into the
okay.
computer.
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly.
Then
Ooh.
Dawit beat up the kid, and I was called to the school.
Oh, okay.
Then his parent was there too. His mom, the kid mom, was there, and we were like, as we sitting with the principal, the two of them decided to play with each other. That's the part I remember, and I said, "Look at them. There's nothing to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kids."
Yeah.
That's funny.
And
Yeah.
That
I
was
mean,
it.
you're a kid.
Yeah,
I
that was
mean,
it. I
4th
said-
grade, you're probably 10 years old. maybe nine,
nine,
something.
nine.
You know.
And I feel
Yeah.
like with like guys, like with boys, we might have a disagreement and then we forget about it like 5
Yeah.
minutes
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have the same toy or something.
There's a
like-
couple little pieces of context that I'll add here, by the way. So I don't know how the story got twisted because I didn't tell the story, right? But we were in the principal's office, and I remember it started going around that basically he was the one who initiated the whole thing.
Mm.
I shoved him into the computers first, and then he pushed me back.
Gotcha.
And then, like, honestly, it didn't really get into like anything further than that because by the time we were about to get to that level is when the teacher kind of stepped in and then brought us to the principal's office,
Yeah.
and we sat there until our parents came. Right?
Were you sweating? Were
I
you,
was
were
like-
you, were you just,
I was like, I don't know how to tell my parents I just got into a fight because I've you know,
Not allowed.
it is what it is. Like,
were
you
were
know,
you
but
hoping
he
that it
said
was
go
your
back to
mom or
your
your
country.
dad?
Yeah.
yeah, he said
Where did he-
stuff
I'm
too.
finding
you're-
out for the
if you're-
first time.
I thought you knew this story.
No,
Like,
I didn't
I
tell
don't
him.
know.
I didn't
Oh,
tell
oh,
him.
really?
Oh, you will be in
Okay.
trouble. So I
Did they bring
I
that up
decided not to tell
when
Yeah.
you were there? Did you tell him that he
They-
said don't go back to
No,
your country?
I did. Oh, of
Okay,
course,
good.
of course.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah,
you know, I have nothing to say to you all.
Can I
Said,
ask
"You
one
shouldn't
question?
call
Were they
me
white?
for this?
Of course, private
Yeah.
school. At
Right.
that time, it was private school.
Yeah,
I wasn't in
yeah.
private school my whole life, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
the funniest thing that like, and this is one other thing, and maybe my mom forgot, but we were in the car, right? And I remembered most of the drive home was silent, and then at some point she like just looked at me and then looked ahead, and she was like, "If you ever get into a fight, you better kick their ass. Like, you better not lose." She said, "You better not lose. If
Right.
I have to drive up here because he got into a fight, you better not lose."
As a parent, I would probably be more upset. Like he said that to you and you lost.
And
the
you
fight.
lost.
And you lost this great.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I
you have
did
to go
say
to,
something. I'm like, you know, I said, but you calling me for this, and they were trying to make it like it's his fault to hit
Like
the
he
kid.
instigated.
And I said,
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
where does he want him to go? This is his country. This is where he was born.
Yeah.
And I said, I have nothing to say to you all.
Mm.
And I look at him. I said, look at him. We should be like them.
Yeah.
And I picked up my purse as I was leaving. They're like, "You leaving?" Of course. I just went.
I didn't get
Of
suspended.
course.
I didn't get suspended or
they didn't.
anything for a second. I think
Yeah.
you would have known if I got
Yeah.
suspended at that
No.
point.
Yeah,
That
I
too.
would have known, and it would have been.
No, it would have been a bigger deal because
Yeah.
technically you didn't.
Nobody landed any fists.
You
no,
never
nothing
excuse
like that.
violence, but at the same time,
Yeah.
what the person said to you is uncalled for.
Inexcusable.
Yeah.
And you're a kid, like you might not know how to process those types of emotions.
Yeah.
Like, get out of my country, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, get out of my country. Say it back to
Yeah.
him.
It was just a kid.
And that's the day Dawit realized we're not the same.
That's true. We talked about that before. When we were younger, you kind of realize the world, well, I guess specifically in America, sees you a bit differently. I think you realize that when you're in elementary school,
There's a
middle
certain
school,
age.
you go
Yeah.
through certain things like that,
Yeah.
like we went through too. When your school might be predominantly white or predominantly
Yeah.
another
That's how
race.
it
So
was.
For me, that wasn't until maybe 5th or 6th grade
Yeah.
yeah,
when it was kind of a similar situation where somebody was like making fun of me because something about me being African. I was like,
Bro,
what are you
listen,
talking about?
I
I was so confused.
Yeah, it is
It's,
confusing.
it was a thing for sure.
Yeah.
It's I think, but I think you guys did such a great job raising them
Yeah.
because I know particularly at that time it was not easy,
No.
especially like at that time in America, whatever the case may be. So I mean, you kind of see how they are now at this age, and like I'm sure you guys are
Yeah.
proud of everything. I know it wasn't easy, so
Oh, because we always, I kind of always teach my kids the way my parents were, because they always told us we can do whatever that is the other person is doing.
right.
If you bring C, they will ask you, why did you do that?
Mhm.
Is there anybody who got A? You say, yeah, there's a kid. Like, why didn't you
So
get
what
it?
did they do that
So
you didn't
you
do?
can't do, yeah.
Exactly.
You're better than everybody. That's it. That was the
Mhm.
line. So I always think my kids can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
So all I want them to be is good kids.
Yeah, I think, and also we were
All of
talking
you.
about the dynamic. I think you guys both disciplined well, but you mentioned Solomon's more of like a military.
Yeah.
When they were younger.
Yeah.
College
Can you
I
speak to
think-
that, Solomon? Were you a commander in the past?
I think that well, even with my own siblings, I was given a name or a label which I don't think it fits me, but they call me the dictator.
Yeah, it does.
I'll leave that alone. And then as I grew up, and as you guys grow up, he gave me another name,
Yes.
MOD,
Yes.
mean old dude.
I think Sami gave you that, name.
that was actually Gigi.
Was it Gigi?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it was their dad. He's the one who came up with it.
Yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
still calls them that.
Yes, for sure. For sure. MOD.
But how's MOD?
Anyhow, raising the kids, of course, no parent is gonna say, "Oh, my son was bad." They're good. I had a way that I thought it was the right way to raise kids.
Mhm.
Of course, we come from me and Woinie come from two different backgrounds, and in the house, of course, I was like you said, I don't want to say I'm the commander, but yeah, I kind of guide the boat to go in the direction that I want it to go.
Right.
So I was not a dictator. I reasoned out with them. I mean, he can testify to that. So I would reason out whatever. Give me your opinion. What do you think? But at the end, I would make the decision. And
Right.
then yes is yes, no is no. There's no gray area in between. That's the way I.
He knows. He's
There's
smiling.
that one phrase that you used to always say, and it would send me into a fit. It was honestly worse than the fact that I didn't get it. It was like, because you knew it was entertainment to you. You'd just be like, in life, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And this time, you don't.
Yeah.
And it would just be like, okay, like you didn't have to do that. And then the military thing, there's actually so our godmother, my brother's godmother, is the one who lived here, and she used to be the one who got us ready for school. And then you guys, one of you two took us, or their dad took us, or whoever was staying here, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I remembered, like, there was times where my dad would be the one to wake us up, and it was always the worst experience every time. Because what he did wasn't like this gentle thing that like my godmother did or my mom did. He doesn't play. He doesn't want to waste any time like trying to convince us to wake up. He'd open the door and he just immediately flick on the light and he'll go do 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 like, but it's like super loud. And me and Abba will be like, "Oh my god!" Like why today? So
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
With that note, I want to add something else. Of course, when they were getting into high school, there's a school curriculum, and there's what I call daddy's curriculum. As I told you before, I went to high school. I was forbidden to join the forces. My sister warned me not to get close to the recruiters, anywhere near there. If I was found there, she would kill me. So I stayed away, even though I really wanted to do it. So I told my kids I said to myself, when they go, they're gonna go through ROTC program, and if they like it, they'll continue. If not, they can drop off. Dawit was the first guinea pig. Went through it, and toward the end, they took him to San Antonio, an army base, camp. So the first day, of course, when they arrived, they kind of smothered them, and everything's okay. But the next morning, at 3 o'clock in the morning, the guy walked in with the trash can, the lid of a trash can, banging him, waking him up, doing push-up at 4 o'clock in the morning. They have him do all kind of things throughout the day. When he got home, he walked up to me and said, "Dad, this is not for me."
It was miserable.
You know what one funny thing about that too is like, so that you out of your class, like, because it was a high school class, like you went, I think I went twice a week, every week. So there was times where it conflicted with football and that annoyed me, but whatever, it was my freshman year of high school. So when that camp that he's talking about, they select, like, out of, I think it was 25 of us in there, they select 5 people. They selected me, and I was sitting here like I'm doing something wrong because I did not want to go. And so I don't think I meant for you to see that folder. I think I happened to have it like on, my nightstand or something in my bedroom, and you happened to come in for whatever reason. I don't think because you weren't really much of a snooper. Neither of you guys were. You just happened to see that envelope and you saw the label and you open it up and you're like, you're going. I was like, damn. Like, I didn't even mean to leave it there for you. I was going to throw it away later and I got distracted.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was not.
You know, I think that's pretty unique in the sense that I don't know a lot of Abisha people that go through ROTC
No.
at all in the United States. I can't. You two might be the only ones I've ever seen, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had that for high school. I
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
only once you get to
There's
college.
a,
High
it's
school,
a
yeah.
junior
High
ROTC.
school. Ninth
That's
grade.
what it
Okay.
is.
Yeah,
But I just don't
JROTC.
think it's a popular thing as far as like in the Abisha community. I don't know a lot of people.
No, it's definitely not.
It's there is this stigma
Mhm.
that oh no, I'm going to end up going to a war. Of course, you signed up for it. There's
Yeah.
a possibility,
Right.
but that's not everything. I regret it. Be honest with you. I regret it.
Mhm.
There's nothing that I regret in my life that I'm not done. But I regret the fact that I was not allowed to go through it, and I'll be damned if I did not give the opportunity to my kids.
Right.
And Dawit, of course, he ended up being an engineer, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to have the experience.
Mhm.
And what they do in ROTC, they're not recruiting you; they're teaching you military science, which is the basic stuff. You wear a uniform, which makes you different from the rest of the crowd. And Abel went through it. Abel, he was that type from the get go. You walk in his room, his pencils are sharpened, his books are lined up, his clothes is not on the floor like Dawit, and so forth. So he walked in. He said, "Dad, I love it. This is me. This is me." That's what he said. And look where he's at now.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of the point, though, is that you give him the option.
Option.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's like,
that's
but if you're
important,
never
yeah.
exposed to it, you would have never even
You wouldn't
thought
know.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not a guaranteed success thing
No.
because I've
Right.
seen both sides. Like,
Yeah.
there's some people where like the military lifestyle and having that, like, they benefit a lot from it. Like Abel, like
Yeah,
he was meant for it.
He was
Yeah.
meant for it.
Yeah, but there are some people where, like, I know some people where they've gone through the ROTC, they've been in the military, and now afterwards they're kind of like lost. They've been used to having programs and always some type of thing set up for them
Yeah.
Right.
where they don't know how to fend for themselves or like live a
Absolutely.
life on their own.
So maybe some people use it almost more like a crutch rather than an actual thing that's going to further them.
The point
Yeah,
I'm trying
yeah,
to make
yeah.
is it's not for everybody.
Right.
I wish
True.
Abel was here today to testify exactly whether he would encourage others and they don't have to join, but to consider it. There are a lot of people, most of us can't afford to send our kids to go to college. Dawit got full ride, not a penny student loan, whatever. He majored in
Abel did.
Abel did, yeah, in biochemistry.
I was about to
I
say,
was
now
like,
we
wait
got
a
a full
minute.
I'll be paying
I was
by
like-
the time I'll still be paying by the time my dad is my dad's age.
Abel has no student loan whatsoever.
Nice,
And
yeah.
that's the advantage. Is there a risk to it? As anything, there's a risk
Right.
to it.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying join it, but consider it. Consider it. It's yeah. And I'm glad I did.
Mhm.
I'll be honest with you.
But
guys.
I was like most Abisha parents.
Mhm.
I didn't want him to be in the military. But
Yeah.
Abel has to explain to me, that's really what he wants to do. But I support him. But at
his
first,
destiny.
I was really, honestly speaking, I was against it. I didn't mind the ROTC part, but for him to be in the military, no.
Mhm.
I don't think
It's
any
understandable.
mother is gonna want it unless you
Unless you-
come from a military family
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. Mom's
course.
gonna be a little.
Because,
Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
mom just thinking war.
But he
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
That's-
explains the simple
yeah.
way. So,
Any American family will think that the same way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
would I do it again? Yeah, I would do it again. Yeah.
Mhm.
At least go through the high school program. Let them decide. What I did is have him go through it. He declined it. He still made something out of himself. That's fine. I have no problem with it.
But it's good that you tried it and
Yeah.
you've seen that
Yeah,
you don't want this for
looking back
yourself.
at it, I was happy with
Versus
it. I
it
didn't
just being
care
an
for it
idea.
at the time, but like,
yeah.
and honestly, really and truly, even some of the in a much lighter way. I'm not trying to say it's the same, but football, I noticed there was some commonalities of what they did.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, granted, it's a sport and it's meant for entertainment, but
Right.
like there was a lot of stuff where it was like they expect you
Yeah.
on time. You got to be there.
The
I was getting there
obedient
at like 6:30 in the
Oh,
morning.
Say
yeah.
the same thing about jail.
Yeah.
Really and truly, yeah. No, but there were certain terminologies and stuff that they use. I'm only going off of memory. I mean, how many years ago was it since I played? But that it was worth it though. I just remembered noticing like a lot of commonalities. It looked more like football took things from the military, not the other way around.
Yeah,
I think that
because
makes
even
sense.
my head coach
I could see that.
was in the military.
A lot of
initially.
football coaches
Remember our
have
neighbor?
military experience. So
Our next door
that
neighbor
makes
was
sense.
in the military.
Yes.
So that's
Right.
why I was like, oh, this is a trip. But he was also like, just like this.
That's how he was
Yeah,
always.
he was a super
Yeah.
nice guy though. But like when he got intense, there was one time where I guess I hit somebody, right? And I'm like, off of the ground, I don't understand how strong this man is, but off of the ground, he grabbed me by the back of my jersey, and I guess he was excited about it. He picked me straight up off the ground. He's like holding me like this, like, good job, Solomon. And put me down. I still remember that to this day. Like, I've never been picked up like that. I was like, yeah, never again. I'm good.
They're intense.
Yeah.
They're definitely intense.
Yeah.
My coaches could never say my last name. They tried so
Kermit.
hard. Oh yeah, they could. They would just add fake letters to it. One time, I had a coach that, "Let's go, Geronimo." Where did you?
Yeah, I had coaches call me Jeremy. Let's go,
They just
Jeremy.
making up names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Jeremy's funny.
Jeremy is super funny. Actually.
It was fun. I think you guys putting your kids and then our parents putting us in extracurricular activities was important, and it was definitely a huge part of us growing up, socializing with other kids, learning a lot about stuff outside of school. So I think that was an important aspect, you guys, letting them try JROTC, letting them try sports. I remember Abba was a big runner too.
Yeah.
Dawit was in football. So it's like, that's good. And then in the midst of you guys raising them, you started a restaurant, Taste of Ethiopia.
Yes.
Well, first of all, we need to do a round of applause
Yeah, I
for
was-
Taste
yeah,
of
yeah,
Ethiopia,
I was just
the
about
best
to say.
Ethiopian restaurant in all of Texas, in
Hands
all of
down.
the
Yeah,
U.S.
yeah, yeah.
Hands down.
If you haven't been to Taste of Ethiopia, you haven't tried real authentic Ethiopian food in the U.S. So I want you guys to kind of speak on how that restaurant started and how that journey was, to be what it is now.
You know how many people say they want to start a restaurant?
It has to be probably the hardest, like the amount of sacrifice you have to go through.
The statistic is like only 5% make it.
It's a very low, and it's I think it's easier to talk about it obviously than to just go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
How was that process for you guys? Because at the same time you're raising your kids. I know that wasn't easy.
First of all, we when we opened up the restaurant, it wasn't by choice, or it was okay. You know what? Let's make extra money on the side. It wasn't that. I got laid off from my job after 20-something years,
Wow.
and Dawit is about to graduate. I had a car notes, 2 mortgages, and so forth. So I started looking for a job, and could not find anything. Nobody wants to hire someone in his mid-40s. It was 2008. It was when we had
That's
that
when it
finance-
was.
Oh, yeah.
It was
It's like
tough.
the
It's
worst
crisis.
time.
Yeah, and we talk, and Woinie suggested that we, it was her dream to open up a place, a restaurant, and that's how we got into the restaurant business. And not expanding it. It's just telling you the core points. And me coming from service industry, her being somewhat in the restaurant business at the time, she was working at a bank, and I said, let's go for it. So we took all of our savings and went for it. That's how we got into the business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
But that has to take like a certain level of like confidence in yourself and each other,
absolutely.
because of just most
The
of America at that time is
circumstances, yeah.
looking around like the world is ending because the
exactly.
housing crisis, people are losing their homes.
Yeah.
It's
It was
an
a
insane
bad time.
situation.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a bad time, but it has to be done because moving from this area to Texas
Mm-hmm.
The worst part is like whatever I was making in here hourly, over there it was like
Oh, yeah.
1/4 of that.
Yeah,
Mm.
much
It's like
less.
$5 an hour.
Wow.
There's a correlation because the cost of living is
Yes,
so cheap.
yes.
much
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yes.
Yeah.
So because of that, and you cannot bring yourself to
Yeah.
do that
Mhm.
because wait a minute, I'm worth this. Why would I want to
Yes.
take a job for the same company
For less.
for less?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you felt like you were pushed to that pushed
Yes.
you also to just let's
Yes.
just do it.
In all honesty, I have applied to wash dishes,
Yeah.
and people rejected me to
Wow.
wash dishes
too
because
qualified.
you're over not just a dishwashing position. I've applied many positions, and they're suspicious. Number one, number two, because the jobs were scarce to some extent, unemployment was high,
Yeah.
and to take someone in his mid-40s and to have him do, they're very suspicious.
Mhm.
Why would this guy with so much experience, so much education, wants to do this job?
Yep.
I applied to deliver uniform. The guy is just, I'm not going to hire you.
He's writing you off.
There's something. He literally told me,
Wow.
I'm not going to hire me.
Mm-hmm.
So I had one cousin that gave me $200. Say, this is what I can afford to, maybe you would buy you a weeks of grocery, whatever. And credit card companies would call, and I would answer, and I would say, guess what? I have a choice between putting food on the table or paying your credit card.
Mm.
Guess what? Guess which one I'm going to choose?
Mm.
Call
Right.
next week. Hang up.
Right.
So what do credit card companies
Wow.
do? They give you grace periods
No, they
if you
don't.
request
They
it?
don't.
No.
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 But you can get that on a mortgage.
That's
Yeah,
I
that's
think
different. Or
yeah.
car payment.
Because
yeah,
the
you
government
can-
gets involved there.
That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
funny part is the
Wow.
mortgage part, since you bring that up. Luckily, we bought the house
Mm.
before he lost the job,
Right.
before I was getting hired to a different company. So they followed what we had from here,
Yeah.
and I bought the house right away. We were going to get a bigger house, built within a year, something like that. But I said, no, I'm not going to put my kids in an apartment
Mhm.
because I want them to play. I want them to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to complain. You kids are jumping. You kids are... So we went in. We got a house right across the street from the school. So we were lucky on that part.
Yeah.
If we stayed like a few months, we
Would've
wouldn't
been
be
gone.
able to buy
Yeah.
the house.
Wow.
Mm.
That's God.
Yes,
That's
it
that's
is.
God's
Wow.
timing.
It
It's,
just- it's
you know, I
crazy.
got to give credit to Woinie. She's a risk taker. I wanted to go into an apartment, to be honest with you. I was tired of cutting grasses and all that stuff. I said, you know, at that time, I said, oh, if I move into an apartment, because I stayed behind, I had a project to finish for the same company that laid me off. I had to stay behind. So, I mean, the idea of apartment looks so good. I said, you know,
Like it'll buy you some time
exactly
to,
time,
you
and
know,
also
yeah.
I don't have to cut grass. I don't have to worry about anything. If anything goes wrong, I can just go
He hated
downstairs
cutting
and
grass.
fix it. You know what? I think let's just go for it. No, she said, just sign the paperwork and giving me all authorities, and I'll get it done. How you gonna get it done? I don't have a job. Yeah. Okay, if you like it here. And I don't know what she did. She got it done, getting the house. It's
You had enough like history and important
Yeah,
history
yeah.
to do what you needed
Yeah.
to
yeah,
do.
yeah.
And
that's
I
good.
bought the house like I looked at it 10 minutes.
Mhm.
And
That
Yeah.
house was one of the first 5 houses built in that neighborhood,
yeah.
Nice.
and now it's
Yeah.
packed.
Yeah. Very nice
Nice.
neighborhood.
And
Yeah,
it's-
great
it's
neighborhood.
quiet. It's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what a crazy kind of intro way into getting the restaurant. So once you get what was the process like finding a location and like, do you remember that
Yeah,
process?
We looked a lot of places whenever we have chance. When I'm
Well,
off.
first of all, it was
Yeah.
you knew it was going to be an Ethiopian restaurant off
Yes,
the bat.
oh,
We're
definitely.
gonna make Ethiopian food.
Yes.
That's what you know. That's what you.
That's
wanna
what you
do.
know.
And
Yeah.
What you wanna
I guess
do.
my question is like, were you guys noticed, well, there's no Ethiopian places around here. This is the perfect. Were you guys worried that the demographic wouldn't want to try? Was that a worry for you guys at all? Because in the
No.
DMV it was different. There's a lot of Ethiopian people here, but
Here you can't. There's an
There-
Ethiopian
there-
restaurant
Oh,
on
yeah.
every corner.
One.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
it's
right?
totally different market.
Yeah.
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 Totally different market. Number one, they have not heard the word Ethiopia in the first place.
Yeah.
they're like,
Okay.
what?
They probably thought you're Indian.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Especially him.
It's okay, I get it too.
Not only they don't know, and of course, the previous, the notion that we are starving people. You guys have food in Ethiopia? This is their reaction. Yeah, they know us as, the starving people of the world always. So I don't think Texans really knew about Ethiopian food. So that was a challenge, and we had to go in certain directions. It's not the DC market. It's not. It's a whole different market that we're dealing with. That we knew that in advance. And that's how we ended up with the name Taste of Ethiopia. Rather
Great
than
name,
there
it's a
was
great
a
name,
great
yeah.
pressure on me to have Queen of Sheba or
It was.
Really?
yeah, because that's what everybody wants. As Tedros or whatever the typical for Texan, that did not make any sense.
Yeah, they don't know what that means.
Yeah.
They don't know the food.
Very
They
true,
don't know
very
it.
true.
And it'll spark your curiosity a little bit.
Yeah.
Taste
Yeah.
of Ethiopia.
Taste of Ethiopia.
Taste of
yeah.
Ethiopia.
Yeah, but if you
I
but
wanna
if
try
it's
it. Want to taste it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's an Ethiopian name on it, it might be like intimidating to an average American who has no
Yes.
idea who's Teodros.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what is that?
what's that?
Exactly.
I don't even know how to say it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I see.
That's how. we
That's
ended up
very
with that.
So the
Smart.
name matters a lot.
Yeah, that's very important. Yeah. And then you choose the name or you find the location. How was those first? Because I always hear the first 2 years when you open your restaurants, like usually the hardest years.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true for everybody, but how was those first few years with that first location? Because now you have 2 locations. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
That first location, you both were in there every day.
It's almost. I was. He had another job.
Oh, yeah,
by
yeah,
then. But it's kind of a little bit crazy because people don't know the place. So we just have only a few of us working, and
Mhm.
you have to start from the scratch.
Yeah.
So we don't know people, and the location we got was like we didn't know that was not the right place. It was like in the middle of almost nowhere. It's called Pflugerville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not close to downtown or a lot of footstep. It's not like that. But I believe in always like I would go places where the owners are there cooking, something like that. So I knew people will come if we do the right thing. I was not worried.
Right.
To some extent, there is a strategy that we did. Number one, we wanted to open up somewhere in downtown, close to UT, where the students are more open-minded,
Yes.
and so forth. We were not at a position to open up there because
The cost.
the cost is
Oh,
just
yeah, I bet.
outrageous. So a friend of us who had a liquor store told us about a place, a second generation restaurant. Second generation meaning it's got everything. You don't have to come in and build, but you just have to come in, negotiate the deal, and open up a restaurant.
Like the kitchen is already in
The
there.
kitchen is
Nice.
there, the
Oh,
chair
wow.
there, everything is there. So we came and looked at it. To explain what Pflugerville looks like, it's like I want to open up a restaurant in Washington area, but I'm gonna go past Manassas, past way up in the boonies just before I get to West Virginia.
Damn, really?
That's where I'll
That's
open
right.
it.
Pflugerville,
That's
so
why-
it looks like what it sounds like.
Exactly.
Pflugerville.
I don't want to put down Pflugerville, by the way. That's
Yeah, of
that's
course.
not
I
my
like
thing.
shout out to
I like
Pflugerville.
it. I like it.
But everybody told us it was wrong. It was the wrong time, the wrong location, and you just
We're not gonna last a month.
you're not gonna.
People
last
always
long.
give you a million reasons why something will fail.
Yeah.
You,
Well,
you
you
don't
shouldn't do
really
that.
blame them too, based on experience.
Yeah.
If I had unlimited access to cash, I wouldn't open up there.
Mm.
But 2 things I had to get right: service, which most Ethiopians lack,
Right.
restaurants like, and then food. The food part, Woinie. The service part, me.
Yeah.
And we got this to nail. And we fed people for free the first day. They didn't pay by invitation only, of course. And I say, people say, how do you do? Why do you do this? They should pay $10, $15. No, we're gonna do it free, buffet style. And people came. She was working at the bank at the time. She had her business card made, and she was distributed. We were packed. After that, the rest was history. It just numbers took off.
Wow.
Nice.
That's the
Wow.
story behind it.
And
I'm glad
that-
you give me a chance to speak about this.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
It's
and
good.
that what year did that restaurant open?
It was like 2008, October 9, before a month before
Wow.
Obama.
Wow.
That's how I
Nice.
remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
So first day, everybody got to eat free. From there, they were like, "Hold on, we need to come back here."
Exactly.
I think that's a great way to market that first day. That's very smart.
You take a chance.
Did you
Take-
see a lot of after that first day? I know you guys probably had friends come.
Yeah.
You noticed more first timers to just Ethiopian food in general. People who have never had Ethiopian
Yeah.
food.
Yes.
You had a lot of clientele like that.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Wow.
Oh, I experienced that a lot too. They even gave us like a script for not like a script. I mean, okay, it was a script, but they didn't necessarily expect you to follow it like down to the T.
Basically,
But
like
they taught me how to
explaining-
explain.
okay,
like
gotcha.
the first time.
It's like a framework.
Because I was a waiter for. I remember that you guys wouldn't let me work there the first couple summers. You guys
Yeah.
just said like concentrate on school.
Well, you
but-
were 15.
No,
They
yeah,
opened.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
high
No
school,
way
you
you
guys
gonna
were like no,
work.
and I think
School,
my
focus.
first
Learn
college
how to
summer,
drive.
right?
No,
no.
I-
After a few summers in college is when you allowed me to work there.
I think to work there, but I got him involved, both him and Dawit, into the accounting part of the business at home when they were in high school.
Smart.
So they
We call
did-
him the accountant. you know?
Yeah, exactly. So they did the numbers for me. I would bring them the receipts for the day. They would add up, plugged it into Excel, and say, "This is what you made. This is how many customers, and so forth." They did that. I got them involved in that,
This
and,
guy's
and
good.
most
This guy's
family
good.
members,
Mhm.
most family members did get involved. Did some of the painting that you see at the restaurant.
Nice.
Salome did the signs.
Shout out to Solomon.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody has
And
played a
his
part.
brother was like helping us a lot, TD.
Nice.
That's very
First
good.
when we opened.
So it was like it was a pretty like group family effort.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
we didn't know that many people
Mhm.
anyway.
At
When
the
we
time.
went there, I knew nobody.
Yeah.
So
How long were you in Texas at that point?
almost
So-
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
By
not
the time
that
it
bad.
started, you mean?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
almost 2 years. But it was
So that restaurant was successful, and then tell me a little bit about the move to the second location.
I'll let him explain that.
Again, the risk taker. I am more moderate, more cautious, and more calculative than but I always also want to be supportive. So let's open up what we first felt that's the right place close to downtown. So we started looking for a place. We found this place. We found a few others. Actually, we found another one that I still regret, where it had everything.
Yeah.
It had everything. In fact, this is the first time before we opened up the first restaurant. But when I looked at the bill to run that restaurant, it was beyond me. I said, I'm not taking a chance. I backed off. She insisted that we open up there. I said, no, that's just way too much. It's above us. That's how we ended up in Pflugerville. But the second one, the suggestion came about. That was one of the draining, the most challenging of opening a restaurant. I got into something I never imagined. Very hard, very difficult. City of Austin, very bureaucratic. We got the walls, and we got to walk in and build everything from the scratch. It took a very long time, very painful, very slow, dealing with the architect, dealing with subcontractors, the contractor, the management, the owners.
So this place didn't have a kitchen or anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. You
Wow.
just
Build
walk in,
the
build
entire
everything.
So I'm imagining when you're saying painful, it's also like you have to get certain things signed and certain things at certain codes,
Yes, yeah.
and like you have
get-
to meet these
you got
regulations.
The health department, you got to deal with fire department. You've got the city, the inspection, and all. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I
It's
go.
like things you didn't even think about.
And there's no chat GPT.
At this time, yeah,
figure it out.
no
You gotta figure
assistance.
it out.
No AI.
Wow.
And I'll tell you this: how corrupted sometimes this country is. There is a thing called not thing, but they're called expediters. Okay, they sit in the city department and so forth. They're business people. You go to them and say, "Hey, I need to get permits to build this. You pay them X amount, they'll get it done within." They don't work for the city. They're the middleman between the city and the.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is typical corruption.
It's the
back
mob.
home. It's
Yeah.
Exactly.
But they
Undercover mob.
know
But-
they know specifically how things work.
How
Oh, yeah,
things
yeah.
work.
Who to
they
talk
know,
to.
They know. It took me 3 months, 4 months going back and forth. That guy got it done in a week. I got my permit
Wow.
to start construction to hit the first nail.
Wow.
Everybody in his family does a different permit.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So they're called expediters.
Okay.
That's what they call them.
Yeah.
So
So if you don't know the
I
expert,
didn't
you might
know
as
that
well
they
not
exist.
even.
I didn't know they exist.
Okay.
You can get it done, but it's
Yeah.
like a quite
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're paying
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
place all the time.
Exactly.
All
I'm paying
while
rent.
you're trying to figure it
I'm
out.
paying
Yeah.
rent.
Yeah.
And you're not making any money in that time.
No.
So it's
Exactly.
okay.
So painful process. We went in.
Wow.
Once everything was approved, the health department, the fire department, the city, the inspection, and everything is done. The very next day, I said, open it. There's no grand opening. There's nothing going on. Just open the door.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's just go.
That
yo.
was it. It was
Yeah.
to 2017
Yeah.
Wow.
in September.
Mm-hmm.
So in total, we've been in business for 19 years.
Yeah, at the end of this year. it'll be
Amazing.
almost-
19.
That's
and
amazing.
The new one has been around 12. The other one, 19 years.
Wow, that's amazing. Are you gonna do something special for the 20th?
I know, 20-year anniversary of.
We'll see. That could not be discussed.
No, okay. That's under wraps.
Okay, we'll table that. That's amazing. That's
Mhm.
I think like more of our like people need to hear success stories like that, specifically with family run businesses, because you hear a lot of stories about those not working out and then the family just not working out. I think your guys' dynamic and how you were able to successfully continue the restaurant is very impressive. So, definitely a shout out to
Yeah.
you guys. You guys are
Yeah.
easily inspiration for us in the fact that you can be with someone, who supports your dream or pours into your dream as well, even if it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
It does-
to whoever else.
it
If it
does-
sounds right to you guys, I think
Yeah.
that's
It
what
doesn't have to be
matters.
a restaurant, but any business that you
doesn't,
get
yeah.
into is difficult. It's not easy. But you got to be open minded.
Yeah.
You got to be strong. You got to be people person. If it's restaurant, you got to be people person, and that's Woinie. That's not me.
Yeah.
I'm behind the scene guy.
For sure.
Yes.
have to.
Uh,
Well, people like to know who's cooking. People like to meet you,
Mhm.
and you do the right things, they will come back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
if you do it with love, it shows in the food.
Mhm.
If you just do it, you're doing the assembly line thing, it shows in the food.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
you just eating. And I think we care a little more. We focus on the customer, and we hardly ever do any advertisement. But that has paid off.
Yeah, all those years, I think word of mouth was a huge thing.
That's-
Like
yeah.
people literally told other people, they told their family, they told their friends, you guys need to go to Taste of Ethiopia. This is the best Ethiopian food I've had. Before all the social media, digital marketing
Absolutely.
stuff, that you guys have that core customer base, which was very important. Like you basically don't even need that much social media exposure. If you don't really need, you already have people that are going regulars. You know.
Yeah.
And even those lunch buffet would get crazy sometimes too. That
Oh,
Yes.
for lunch,
Yeah.
I'm
'cause
sure.
I'd work there, and I remember I always hated the day shift because like the lunch buffet, it was weird because it was like less work, like actual like technical work as far as like being a waiter, but the lunch buffet would just get so crazy, and you're doing like the tiniest thing, but it's super repetitive. And there was one time where the whole restaurant is packed, and my mom just happened to go to the grocery store, and I'm talking about every seat, like
Wow.
not a single seat, and I was by myself because usually during the lunch day you don't need more than one person.
Right,
It's
right.
just a buffet. People are collecting the food. And my mom came back, and it looked like a tornado blew through there. And they were all gone already. And I just looked like my shirt was damn near like ripped off. She's like, "Why didn't you call me?" I was like, "You think I had a second? Call you?" I was pouring out iced tea. My forearm hurts now. Like, it was just running around was crazy. So yeah,
Everybody
they
needed a
managed
refill. That was just
what was blowing my mind was like there was one point there was a big table that was empty, and I was like, okay, thank God I can manage this. Then one person walked in, and I was like, "Oh, how many?" And he said 15. And I was like, "There's no way, man.
There we
There's
go.
no way." And I felt bad for Abie in the back because
Yeah.
she's the only one back there throwing down. So like there was even a certain point where she had to come out of the kitchen.
Yeah, she
To
did.
And
help,
times
yeah.
where I had to go back into the kitchen to help her so that she's
Mhm.
not like walking back and forth. She was even at the point where she was bringing out stuff to people's tables. Like it can
Mm.
get small mom and pop shops can get really
Yeah.
overwhelming really fast.
Oh yes, I definitely could see how that could be hard for sure.
Yeah. No,
But
my
you know,
feet were
you
barking.
guys all through these years, you made it happen, and you are where you are now. So that's really it's important for us to see that, like
It is.
as the young ones.
It'll
So
inspire a lot of people. I'm pretty sure there's so many people trying to start or do something,
Yeah.
or they've been working on something for so long where, you know, they're getting negative about the time aspect. Like, and shout out to the fact like it didn't break your relationship going through the financial hardship. Like you made a way.
exactly.
Our generation,
You know, I think you
tough.
guys were like, you know, you love each other very much, but you were both, you cared about each other, and you saw each other's vision. I think you listened to it. That this doesn't happen if you guys don't come to an understanding.
Absolutely.
Right.
There's no way.
Yeah, or have like the faith or trust in each other. too.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
So,
Yeah. Do you mind if we
And,
can I get some water?
oh yeah, we take a
yeah,
break.
my
Take a
bad.
5-minute break.
Yeah, I just need a second. Yeah.
You know. Okay, you guys good? Ready?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Let me
we.
put some perfume first.
So the camera can see.
Yeah. You guys, so we're talking about the restaurant. I wanted to ask both of you. I don't know if it's this is going to be the same answer, but what's your favorite Ethiopian dish to make?
For me, it's Kitfo,
Kitfo?
of course.
Can't nobody make kitfo like my mom.
I will say, yeah, Winnie, you make the best kitfo that
I know.
I've ever.
You do.
So why do you say kitfo? Where is that? Why is that your favorite?
I think I've been watching my mom making it. Then I start making it. It's simple, but at the same time, it's very tasty.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to know how much you need to put in it.
Yeah, each
You can't
ingredient.
just you can't just mix it. And
There's a
make it.
big difference.
But it's
between-
also better for me if of course, at work it's kind of hard. But when I make it at home for the family, I always do it, cutting the meat by hand,
Wow,
making the kitfo by hand. It is much better,
really?
yes, than the machine doing it.
The texture.
For some reason, because it doesn't take a lot of butter.
Oh, okay.
It takes a little bit of butter, some meat, all that makes different when you eat it.
So why is Gurage Kitfo like considered the best?
Because that's
just
is.
we're
It's
known
just
for it.
more massaging?
No,
They're original.
That's the
That's-
origin,
okay.
and the kitfo comes from there.
Yeah.
You know,
And even the way I knew that yours was that good, I remembered there's people that I went to have like go have injera at restaurants with, right? And they would order kutzfo, and I'm like, bro, I'm not I'm not eating Kitfo here. And they're like, why? I was like, bro, like I know that a lot of people say, oh, my mom makes this the best.
No,
right?
there's levels.
There's levels, yeah.
There's
And I feel like
Woinie's
we
is-
know bad.
Oh
my
my
Kitfo.
Yeah. So like I had I think maybe last year when you were here,
Yeah.
there was some other friends of ours, like and you guys were here, of course, but you grew up on my
Yes,
knowing my
we
mom,
knew
so
already.
you already knew what's up. But there was like 2 or 3 people that I remembered having that debate with, like, guys, I'm not ordering Kitfo here. Like, if y'all order it, yeah, I'll eat it, but I'm not gonna be excited about it, you know.
Yeah.
Then they had my mom's Kitfo, and like, I remember them being in the middle of eating it, and he's like, I'll never question you about Kitfo. he was like,
It's one of those things you don't think there could be levels to until you've had really good Kitfo.
Yeah.
He was on like his second plate, like, I understand it now.
I won't. When I had the one time I had really bad Kitfo, I almost didn't want to have it again for a long time.
Yeah.
It just it's something
you
about
can
it.
tell. Yeah.
It's just like, oh,
Yeah, no.
You could
You
tell
were
they
like-
kind of like slapped it together. It was like,
You're like, I need to
you're
call
not even supposed to
Woinie.
cook it, so who cares,
Even
right?
the
Like, it just-
presentation, you can tell sometimes when it's just been slapped together. When it's just like,
right.
You ever seen it when it looks almost like it's got like stringy parts in it? Like that actually
let me tell
makes
you.
me mad.
Let me tell you the best solution when you get bad Kitfo. Take it and make a burger. We'll take the first one. I'm sorry. Flatten it to a patty.
make a-
and just
Put it on the grill.
That is
Put it on the
hilarious.
grill.
The Kitfo smash burger. Like that's what it needs to be.
That is bad.
But
I'm sorry.
Kitfo-
And also, my dad is no slouch with the Kitfo, by the way. Like my mom is particularly like another level, but my dad has made Kitfo, and I was
Really?
like,
I don't think I've tried that.
he's
Really?
no slouch at all.
Okay.
Definitely
Really?
very good
Yeah,
with the
okay,
Kitfo too.
yeah.
Like,
He
I
sounds
think-
surprised.
I think my brother Teddy makes the best.
Oh,
no,
really?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never tried it.
Better
Oh.
than I, absolutely.
So
Beat me
did I
up,
meet this?
Teddy.
Did I
They
meet
make
him?
good
Huh?
Kitfo.
Did I meet
No.
Teddy? No, right?
No, no.
He's in Austin.
I was asking because you brought him up before, and I feel like I did.
Nah,
don't
him you never
remember
met.
him.
He's been here a couple times, but you haven't met him yet.
Yeah.
That's not Ewell's dad.
No.
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 He
So
looks like
you're-
me, so
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
very
say.
much.
They all look like you.
No, he really does
but
though. He
especially
really
him.
looks like
He
him.
looks alike.
There was
For
one time we just
sure.
happened to go to a graduation party, I think a year ago, and him and Teddy were both wearing the like somewhat same color scheme, right? And then I looked down, and little did I know, I'm wearing the exact same color scheme. And I looked up at them, and I looked at myself, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm transforming."
You want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
So when we went to your graduation party, Yoni,
Yeah.
Ewell's dad was there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
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 And I thought he was you
Oh,
because I haven't seen you before
Yeah.
that. I haven't seen you since I was a kid.
right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Literally, I have
Yeah.
not seen Solomon since I was a kid before
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I thought he was you.
Yeah.
So I was talking to him there and just giving him the respect as if he's you.
Yeah.
And then we ended up coming back here after your graduation. And we're just chilling, watching movies. And then me and him just start talking more and more and more. And then I guess, I don't know if I said your name, or at some point realized that I'm like, oh my God, you're not Solomon?
That is funny.
That's funny.
That's Ephraim.
Yeah.
Wow. For the sake of the fact that we're on the pod and you've seen all of us, like both of you guys have, like growing up, I think because he's behind the camera, he deserves some kind of childhood story to be
Oh,
told.
yeah.
Do you have something about
Mello has.
Mello
I'm
from
sure.
when he was a
many-
child? Nah,
Nah,
don't worry about
nah.
it. They got a story, I'm sure. Let them tell us that they have a story.
No, actually, it's funny. He was a good kid. He was like, he gets into things. He will play with everything. He will play with everybody. He was very friendly.
He was
know,
not a good kid.
He was an amazing kid.
Just kidding.
You can be real, you can be real.
I remember that. That's the part I remember. I remember the laughter. He's not like he wants all to himself. He's always sharing
Mm.
with his cousins, especially Sarah and Ida.
Yeah.
He was really
I'm an
good
only
kid.
child.
He was,
I never
yeah,
talked
and
about
he
that
was
before.
he was even one kid, but he was not spoiled.
Mhm.
He was not spoiled.
So you want to tell them our relationship since we're talking about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
about
for the
his mom and
viewers,
you
Yeah.
For the
and how
viewers.
he-
sometimes they're confused. Like, are
They
you
think
guys
we're family,
related?
yeah.
Or are we
Yeah.
just friends? Like, so me and Sam.
Oh, you are my brothers.
So
Kid.
yeah.
Yeah. So you're my nephews.
Yeah.
Of course, by far my favorites. I tell all my nephews, you are my favorite. but I'm being honest.
That's
you
fair,
guys
that's
are my
fair.
favorite. I love you all. He's my nephew also. Melo is my
Melo.
nephew. Yes. So
There you
know,
go.
So we all
We
connected.
are connected.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I just,
we love that.
I just
That-
always
that-
assumed
that-
that he was mischievous because I remembered I was watching like from I think it was actually one of the recordings that you had digitalized
Yeah.
that used to be VHS.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Look, Melo's in this video," and then the camera like pans over, and there's a kid just standing there, and it's somebody's birthday, and he has one of those like the little tube things. Like in that kid's face. And it's
He was.
No, and he was kind of chasing him with it.
Plays.
Yeah.
I wasn't a bully, but I love to mess with people.
Yes, you were right. Yeah.
And it's funny because like you turned around and realized the camera was there, and you're like,
Yeah, I always told keep an eye on that kid.
He was like, when he was a baby, he was like big for his age.
Yeah.
He was a big baby when he was born too. He was like really big baby, and he was so cute. He's got this shit. I always used to like.
No,
So
that's
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
And then it's funny how we reconnect. Well, Dawit moved back here, and then me and Sam reconnected with Melo when what was that like?
Because of Dawit.
Because of Dawit.
It was 2024,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. 2024.
When Dawit was living with me.
I didn't even know he existed.
First of all,
Yeah.
Dawit,
I didn't know
Dawit,
he was.
I didn't know
Yeah,
either.
because
Yeah, I didn't know.
we
Told that I'm
moved
the
away,
glue.
so it's kind of hard
Mhm.
for you
Yeah,
guys to
because
know him.
I think you had sent me a photo of, and we were in the same. Like I was with my
Yes.
mom,
Yeah.
and Melo was over there. Dawit, Haywan.
Yes.
see, that's so crazy.
So Yoni wasn't even a thought yet.
Yeah.
Well,
but we're all in the same space. We were
That's funny.
upstairs. We were here. We
Two-
were
Yeah.
upstairs.
It
Yeah.
was an idea.
Yes.
It wasn't executed yet.
So yeah, that
To
was
Dawit's credit, be honest with you, I think he has this gift of looking for his cousins, relatives,
yes.
and not just keeping them to himself, but also reconnecting them in so many ways, and saying,
I would say that
Literally,
such
yes.
and
even
such
outside
is-
of family.
exactly, such and such is your
Yeah.
cousin. Did you know that? Here's, he will connect you, or he'll invite different people, cousins that do not know each other, or they don't hang out together. You're putting them together on all sides, both on my side of family.
I think anyone who knows Dawit would absolutely agree with you.
Yes.
Yes.
He definitely has a gift
so.
with
Let's
that.
give him credit.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
But since we're on the topic, let's talk about the first night that I saw you.
"Oh, that was really funny." So, I know. Now I'm old enough to where I don't have to hide that I go to the club with my parents. But-
Your dad's
Look
like,
how he's
"What?"
looking.
like,
You know,
I was-
I told him don't go. I told him.
You did.
Yeah, that's
Yoni.
I always said about you.
You know
you're a
why?
good kid.
You know
So
why? Because he
performative,
couldn't
man.
get in. He was not.
we were just talking about how
Loud
they denied him
enough.
in Houston. But
Fair enough.
so I was I think I moved back to DC, and the whole reason that I moved back to DC was just multiple reasons. I was with a girl for a long time, about 4 years, and that like just kind of shaped where I just was. I mean, COVID hit in the middle of me kind of just, I guess going on a fun tangent in Texas or whatever. And then I realized what I was doing was just not healthy. Right.
Yeah.
And I said, I need to reset. I need to change. So I packed up, moved to DC. I just was like, I just hit up a recruiter I was good friends with, and he found me something out here. And I said, you know what? That's a good way to reset, because at least I have some family out here, so I won't be totally isolated.
Yes,
I won't be
yeah.
alone. And so I stayed with my uncle and all that. And then I decided, and it's not any one of their parents, it's his brother that I stayed with. And then I remembered one night I decided to go out in DC with some friends of mine that I've known for a little while. And then Melo just pops up out of the woodworks. Like we have a section and he just popped up. He was like, Dawit? And now, mind you, I haven't seen him in 20 plus years.
Since you guys were kids.
Mind you, I looked at him for like 20 minutes straight.
Trying to figure
Before I
out.
walked up to him.
Were you trying to figure out? Is that?
Yeah, I'm like,
I knew that kid.
first I'm like, I know him. First 5-10 minutes, I'm like, I know him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where I know him from. And then it started clicking to me.
Yeah, and apparently, now this ties back to how you are
Mom,
with your phone.
I saw your mom like 6 months to a year before that at
Yeah.
my uncle's funeral.
Oh,
my uncle
okay.
passed away.
Yeah.
And you told me that he's here.
Yeah.
And you gave me his number.
Yeah,
But I'd never reached out to you yet.
because
I-
you're with your
number.
phone.
Yeah.
We're tired of
Yeah.
giving you a hard time,
Yeah.
but you never get better. And
Yeah.
he just walked up to me. We had a section. He just walked up to me. He was like, Dawit? And I'm like, yeah. Like, you know, because when I knew him, you know, like his hairstyle.
I remember
totally
Dawit
different.
more than he remembers me because
He's older.
at that point, the 1 or 2 year age gap is a big difference.
Oh,
So
yeah,
when I'm
'cause you were
5,
so
he's
young.
like
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Like-
I remember Dawit. I remember playing with him. I remember he was a baby. I remember his face.
Kicking him and all that.
He doesn't. He's looking at me like,
Who are you?
But it was like slowly clicking with me. Like, I know this face. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
I just couldn't.
I couldn't put it
connect.
together.
Okay.
And he was like, he told me even his name. Like, it's
Yeah.
Melo. And I was like, okay.
You're like, what am I supposed to do with that?
no. He acted like, oh,
Yeah.
He was trying to pretend like he knew you.
Nah, that's hilarious.
but it was one of those where like I knew he didn't remember, but he's just trying not to let me down.
He's trying to be
Right?
nice.
Okay, yeah, actually, no, I do remember that. You're right. I did, because I remember being in the back of my mind, like, you know, as you like dap up and then like now we're like, you know, kind of like bringing in for that hug. I was
Yeah.
like, who the hell is this guy? You know? And so I just was kind of like, okay. And then the more that we spent time together when we kicked it again afterwards is when your face started clicking with me. And then my mom sent me a picture of when you were younger, like when we did actually spend time together. And that's when I was like, I do remember that now.
Mind
Like,
you, I look
Yeah.
the same.
You
was
look
very
exactly like
happy.
you did as a
no,
kid.
but it's still like it's enough of a difference. Remember, like you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's
And you
one
were
thing
only
if
like
I saw
4,
the progression,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
like
You were
seeing
young.
a
I
20
feel like
year
Dawit
gap.
looks the same too.
That
For-
was young.
Yeah.
Like you look
For
the
the most
same
part, yeah.
for the most part. Yeah.
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 Some people completely change as they
Change,
grow.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just got darker.
But you also
Yeah,
have different
yeah.
hair
You too.
than them.
Yeah,
too.
the hair
And
throws people
the
off
hair
so
throws
much.
me
Darker.
off a lot.
Not just
So-
you, a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
like for
hair,
me,
yeah.
like once I saw the picture, I remembered your face when I saw the picture of you as a child.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
funny.
hilarious.
So that's
I
how
never
that
heard this
played
story
out.
before.
Yeah.
That's the first time
Yeah,
I ever
and
heard
then
it.
he called me. He's like, I saw Mel.
Yeah.
And then they were just every time I talked to him, I was Mel.
Yeah.
I lived with them
And
for
I said, yeah.
what?
Yeah, you moved
6,
in. You
8
moved in
months?
maybe a
How did you
month.
get the name Melo?
So that's like amongst me and my friends growing up. That's
Okay.
just been my childhood nickname,
I
Yeah.
see.
Mm.
and I don't
He's-
remember how it
'Cause
started.
I don't.
That's just been my
I don't
name.
know you as Melo.
Yeah, I know. That's it. Nobody in the Habesha community knows
Yeah.
me. As
Right,
that. It's
right.
more of like amongst my American
But I
friends.
love that.
Yeah,
It's a,
it's
It-
only
it
my
fits
childhood
you,
friends.
but-
And I like the
Yeah.
mellow yellow. What Solomon?
Yeah,
said.
is that mellow
I like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's funny.
Wow, that's insane. But like you were saying, Dawit does have that talent of somehow connecting
Yeah.
people together
Who should be
around him.
connected.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
My
should be
Habesha network has increased by like 500% since
Yeah.
Dawit has
No,
moved.
same.
in.
Same here.
Like now, majority of my friends are and like just peers are Habesha.
Yeah, when y'all came with me to Texas, y'all had no idea until you came with me to Texas.
Oh yes, that too. That is.
I met
me
so
too.
many.
Exactly.
Dawit's like, yeah, this is your cousin. I'm like, who? Nice to meet you.
Like it is insane.
And all his Texas friends were like to me, like, "You're his cousin. We never heard about you."
Like who's this guy?
Yeah, who-
Who is this guy?
That is funny.
Interesting.
It's
Interesting.
nice.
Very
It's really I'm very happy to see you all doing this together.
yeah.
Yeah.
You good
But
kids.
it's like a good, like, hopefully this sense of community doesn't die with our, like, hopefully when we all have kids,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No,
That's
you're
very
Because
right.
important,
our
yeah.
kids will be what, second generation technically?
Yeah.
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 I think it'll be a lot harder for us to like make sure that one, to instill the culture, and two, make sure they're hanging out with
each other.
Yeah.
Well,
because
that's our
The
job,
amount of
yeah.
times that my
That's your
parents are
job.
always like,
Yeah.
"Did you talk to your cousin? Did you call your cousin? Did you your uncle, your aunt?" Without that, who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where we would
Yeah.
be
And your mom does that. I do that.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have
Every
you talked
day.
to him? Have you seen
Yeah,
Dawit?
yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen Son?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
always say, Yoni, have you? What
it's
are you
important.
doing?
Yeah, it is
that's-
important.
And also, like when you were kids, we made sure you guys are all together.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
makes a difference.
yeah. Coming
That's
back.
the reason why we're cool as
Yeah.
as we are now. It's because we have that foundation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't want to pay babysitters. They brought everybody here.
I will
The
say,
basement.
I will say, there was a time all the way up until 2006 or whenever you
Yeah.
guys left. Every Sunday after church,
Yes,
Sure.
we
my
were
brother
together.
and me were here.
Yes.
My
Yes.
mom would bring us here. We'd be running around that backyard.
And we would be sitting having coffee and stuff. So
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and
I remember a lot
Yeah.
of cookouts here. I remember a lot of. I came to a lot of events here.
Thanksgiving.
Solomon cooking
Yeah,
out.
we had a
Yeah.
good
Shout out
time.
to Solomon on the grill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a grill master.
That's
Yeah.
what, that's
What's
pretty
the-
much.
And there will
what
always be
happened.
other kids here. Maybe you guys were here. I don't remember. It's just always be other
Yeah,
kids.
just a lot of
Yeah,
people.
I just
lot
only
of
know
kids.
Dawit and Haywan.
That's where I got the grilling from, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a different variation.
All right. So tell me, am I tripping? Wasn't there something over there like a bar? or
Yes,
There was a
something?
bar.
Yeah.
That was a
He
thing to
doesn't
do.
even remember that.
I actually don't
No,
remember that.
I do.
It was like a bar thing. It's like
But the first time I brought it up to you, you
Shout.
were kind of like,
You know what I remember? I just
Yeah,
remember
once
there
I-
being a computer.
Once I saw a picture at some point.
something.
No, it was a bar.
Wasn't there a?
It was a thing to do back in the days
Yeah.
to have a corner where you have a bar, drinks, and so forth. It was
that should still be a
Yeah.
thing.
I know.
Yeah.
It should be.
we
Yeah.
never put drinks on it or anything. we just had a bar.
Got it.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to give you
The-
guys a lot of credit for that, by the way, because
the drinks kept missing. We had drinks. But they kept missing.
when you had parties.
I know I did
family
not drink. I
gatherings.
don't drink, so it wasn't me.
Yeah,
No,
we'll
actually,
just
even
give it away.
high school and when we lived here, like it's not that you guys even cared for the liquor that was in the house. You had it for not necessarily the restaurant, but I think like if we had family gatherings and stuff,
Yeah.
like it was left over here. Like it was one thing all through high school.
You tried it?
I never tried it. No, it was just because like it was always there.
Yes.
And because like it didn't feel like this, like I think my curiosity didn't spark. It's almost
Yeah.
like you guys figured out what worked for us.
Yeah.
So it would lay out, and it was almost like I didn't even notice it was there at a certain
Yeah.
point.
Look,
Like, it was
he's trying
always in
so
the
hard to
house.
defend himself
Yeah,
before the
No,
questions
I
come.
mean, touch it.
Hey, I mean,
Never touch
I
it.
know.
I
Absolutely.
genuinely did it. I never tried it.
It's the
the
same with
whole
you
time.
guys. You don't
Yeah.
touch
Yeah.
it. The
Too
same
young
in your
anyhow.
house too.
Yeah, we never
Yeah.
even
Never
had.
touch it.
I didn't even know what
It was not even a choice.
I think there was only one time you had to say something to us. I think you just said like, "It's gonna hurt if you try it," and then we were like, "I'm good." But we were so desensitized by the fact that it was always there that we didn't even like
Yeah.
acknowledge the fact that it was there.
I think the fact that you don't see me drinking probably
That
That
too.
also
played
helps
a
too.
factor.
Yeah.
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 So we just never paid attention to it. And
No.
I remembered when I came back from college, I was like, was there always liquor in this house?
You realized how much there was.
I had no idea we had a
Can I
supply.
go back to that time because okay.
You were good kids, except sometimes they'll pay attention too much on the computer or something, and
Yeah, video
I'll
games and
snatch it.
stuff.
I'll call their names. They don't listen. They
But
don't.
that's
come.
normal, I think.
I'll hide it.
Mhm.
I'll hide
Yeah,
it.
back
They
in the
won't
days,
even find
it was a
One
video
thing that my
games.
mom had a
Take
talent
Yeah,
for
yeah.
was that she could hide stuff in my own bedroom and I can't find it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will.
I swear you would think that's not possible. I don't know how she did it. She hid things in my own bedroom.
Was that before you got glasses?
I had glasses since now. Actually, I think I got it in like elementary school, right?
Yeah,
And I remembered giving you a hard time that I didn't want to do
Yeah,
it.
you wouldn't wear it.
Yeah, like So, but yeah,
I was
Yeah.
telling you my story. I said the longer you wear it, the better you don't have to wear it. But that was not true.
Imagine him, say,
Your eyes
imagine
would
him
get-
saying that,
Yeah.
but he's wearing glasses.
Oh
And he
my
believed
God.
it.
But the doctors will tell
no,
you
I
that.
think what convinced
You
me
don't
was when we did go to the eye doctor, and I never knew what clear vision looked like. So to me, everything was normal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Like if I looked at the trees and I could barely see the leaves, to me that was normal,
That was
right?
normal.
So that was the biggest thing that woke me up is when I put on my glasses for the first time after being in the appointment and it like focused the letters is when I think when the glasses finally arrived, you handed it to me and I looked in the backyard and I was able to see the details
Yeah.
of the leaves. I was like,
It's
I
a
was
game changer.
blind this whole time.
It's a
That's
game
changer.
what blew my mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same
The
story
contact.
for most of us. I found out a friend of mine left his glasses in my car, and I was driving. I remember in Los Angeles, 110 freeway, and I just grabbed it and put it on. I said, "Oh my God!"
Everything's clear.
Yeah, the red light is not like a
blur.
It's focused, and the bridges I can see the bridge. I said, "Oh my God!"
Driving this whole time.
That's
You know, I was like Eddie Murphy at the time. You know, I can see. I can see.
That's funny.
It's life.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I didn't have to wear glasses. Sam, you had to wear glasses.
Yeah, I still
the
do.
funny
I'm
thing.
wearing
Yeah.
contacts right now.
That's the
Yeah.
funny
Oh, yeah.
thing. Both of our little brothers didn't have to. We did.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
what
was
was
not
that
either.
about?
Yeah.
We got lucky.
You
I
used to
guess.
wear
The
contacts.
vision gets
too.
better with every generation.
I still have
Yeah.
contacts. I just
Yeah.
don't. Me and him kind of have a little debate back and forth with that. But I just was like, it doesn't make sense for me to poke my eye.
Dawit's
every
afraid
day.
to touch his eyeballs.
No, I
used
mean,
to-
I'm
but
not
he used to
afraid to
wear
do
Because
it.
you're not used to it. Have you
Did
tried
you
contacts?
use
No,
at all?
I wore it
Yeah.
every day in
Okay.
high school.
Yeah.
Like it's just that, like when you really think about it, sanitary wise, to put your finger in your
You don't
eyeball
wash
every
your
day-
hands
Yo,
before
he
you
won't
do
let
it?
this
No,
go.
you still do. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying at the end of the day, like you're taking something, putting it in your eyeballs. God did not make us to be poking our eyeball every day. That's just
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel you.
So I
He's
wear
done.
it if we're gonna go play basketball, if we're gonna go play football, if
Yeah.
we're gonna do something
you
where
can.
like
We
I
were
don't want my
probably
glasses like
actually
flying on my face.
Meant
Like,
to never touch our eyeballs.
yeah,
If you really think about it.
Potentially.
Like
Yeah.
biologically. That was
Yeah.
never anything built in our like we're never supposed to actually touch.
But
Yeah.
he didn't say that when he was in high school. He didn't want to wear glasses.
Yeah,
because,
He's
like, I mean-
you gotta take me to get contact with
yeah,
you.
but how was I gonna play football like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
wear
true.
the goggles.
You gotta
with
wear
the
the
strap on
goggles.
the
Yeah, you
back.
gotta wear the goggles, man.
Bro,
That
I
was
know
different.
somebody who got hit so hard in the game football, his contacts came out.
That's crazy.
That's
Wow.
crazy,
Yeah, that is wild.
right?
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Well, to get back to you guys' relationship, I want to ask how long have you guys been married?
You go ahead, Dion.
No, I think that's
No,
was
no.
referred to. I would
wanted
refer.
to-
Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
I
Well,
think he remembers.
It's been a while.
It's gotta be 35.
It's at least 30. How old are you?
33.
At least 33.
36.
36 years you've been married. That's I
Let's
mean, we
clap
could
it
do a
up,
round of
let's clap it
applause for that. Yeah. That's amazing.
Do you think we'll ever see this again?
In this generation?
Do you think starting now, from today, there will ever be a 30-year-old marriage in America? I'm not talking about
Oh
the globe.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
I predict mine will
Yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah.
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 I think so. Yeah, but it's gotta be like you,
you
guys
say
have
that
to
'cause
be.
you're in a relationship.
You're asking
But
a
you-
biased opinion.
You have to be on the same page. Like, yes, I think it's possible, but I think the rate is less than what it was
It's tougher.
before. Yeah, it's tougher for
It's
sure.
never easy.
It's not. Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
it's not.
Having two different people,
Yeah.
two different thoughts, two different background coming together. So you have patience. You have to have patience.
Mhm.
It can go wrong. It can go right. It can be happy. It can be sad. But you work it.
And the world is
It's
constantly
not gonna be
changing so
like
much.
everything. It doesn't mean because you married 50 years, 60 years, it's all
Perfect.
perfect.
Yeah, I was
No,
just
it's
about to ask.
Human. You're
yeah.
just human. So
Yeah.
If you were to give any advice to, our generation looking for that special someone to have a marriage like you guys last this long, like successfully, what would some advice be? You said one, patience. For sure,
Patience.
right?
number one is for sure you love that person love you back.
Right.
And
Reciprocity.
the top of the line is respect.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have respect for that person. You have to have respect for your marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have kids. You have to respect your kids. Everything you do is going to be around your kids. It's
Right.
not about you. Once you have kids, nothing is about you. It becomes about your kids and protecting them, having them in one house,
Mhm.
raising them in the same place. And you work it, because my parents were married over 50 years. So we were 10 kids.
Wow.
So I seen the love and respect for each other they have.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't even know each other when they got married. It was arranged marriage.
Yeah, back
But
then. Yeah.
you look at all that, you know, your background matters, of course. And at the same time, you have to respect your family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't be a leader if you don't know how to handle your own family.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
You can't be
It's
a
a bar.
boss at
That
work.
is.
That's a bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you have to be able to handle it and respect and patient. A lot of patience.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You needed a lot of patience to deal with this guy.
Oh. If there's a
He's been
bar
quiet.
over 100%.
For you,
I saw him starting to smirk a little bit.
For you young kids, here's an advice that you should take it seriously. Learn 2 words to say, yes, ma'am. That's the key.
Whether you agree or you disagree.
Yes.
Disagree, right or wrong, just say, yes, ma'am. And things will be easier.
Yes.
I believe that too.
I believe
Mhm.
that.
But at the same time, having said that, just because of you saying yes to that person, but make sure you're in the right relationship.
Yes.
You make sure this person is going to last with you for a long time.
Mm.
Don't get into marriage just because your friends are getting married or that's your thought. You have to be 100% sure. Nowadays, what goes wrong is people just get into marriage for the sake of getting married.
Yes.
And they say in their back of their mind, I'm going to get out if it doesn't work out. If you have that thought at all, do not get in it.
Yeah, you're not ready yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a serious note, I think the marriage certificate is just a paper. It's you get what you put into it.
Yes.
So there's a phrase that I use. I don't know if I learned it or I just came up with it. I said, waiting is for one day, marriage is forever. Nowadays, I think we are focused, or most people are focused. Your generation is focused on that wedding day,
One day, yeah.
one day event,
Yeah.
the one day event.
When everything will be perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
You're the king and queen. For
and the
that
day after, when they look at the bill for that wedding, that's when everything starts. So
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
don't focus on that thing. Have it, but don't spend your life saving on it.
Right.
Work on the aftermath after you say I do. All that ceremony, you go to the church, you raise your right hand or left hand, whichever one works. All that's a ceremony. To me, that's ceremony.
Yeah.
It's what happens after that.
The day to day.
The day
Yes.
to day. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think this generation is really focused on the moment.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
love to capture just the moment, put it on social media,
Yeah, exactly.
everything.
Yeah.
But like you said, every day in, day out,
Yeah.
you just got to keep going.
Honesty is a key. You got to be honest to each other.
Mhm.
You got to be honest to the world, and that's sort of key. I mean, there's so much things that we can say, but
Yeah.
you know what's right, you know what's wrong. Just don't focus on that day. That day is just a day.
Yeah.
You celebrate your birthday, whoop-de-doo. You're a year closer to your death.
It's not wrong though. It's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't
get
make a
what you
big deal
mean.
about birthdays. And the same thing, people are, even in Ethiopia, where they don't have the money,
Mm.
they're focused on that. I saw
Like the
a
big
truck,
celebrational
a big
aspect.
truck full of flowers. You know how many people can feed that? It's just,
Yeah.
what is that for?
Mm.
Oh,
Big
you're talking
pickup
about the
truck.
huge, like
Yes.
1,000
Exactly.
bouquet thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
And-
that.
Yeah,
too.
that
that's
looked like
just-
something Yoni would
And
do.
that's just
What's wrong with that?
Toe.
What's What's wrong with that?
And that's
Wait,
just
what
laughing?
is
That's
wrong
funny.
with that?
that's
Yeah, I
just
got
the Shimbilina, not
Right.
the actual wedding.
Right, right.
You know,
get them in plastic too, so it lasts.
Yeah, Yoni, watch this guy.
Oh, this guy is funny.
Watch Yoni.
I will not do the truck full of roses.
But you,
You
will
know,
do roses.
I will do roses.
You know what?
But the truck is crazy. Yeah, I agree with you.
The one thing that I feel like and because it's our generation, the one thing that I noticed a lot of, and I talked about this on when me and you were on Brief Dive, right?
Mhm.
The art of selflessness has gotten lost.
Yes.
And I can get into why I think capitalism ties into that and all that stuff, but I'm not going to go that far I'm going to go into a more micro level of it. The art of selflessness is lost, right? So like on one hand, you've got, why doesn't he pay for this for me? Why doesn't he pay for this for me? Why doesn't he do this for me? And then on the other hand, it's like, okay, if I'm paying for that, why aren't you doing this for me? Why aren't you doing this for me? Why aren't you
Yes.
doing this for me? And it's no longer people looking at it as like a genuine partnership where you're pouring into each other.
Transactional.
Yeah.
And then even people are talking about, a lot of guys are like, why aren't women submissive, whatever? And they want to quote the Bible and then they're doing it incorrectly. When in the Bible, it says to submit to each other. So it
Yes.
drives me even more insane because a lot of guys are like, oh, the woman needs to submit. No, you submit to each other.
That's
It's just
the-
a different
yeah.
way of doing
That's
it, of
the
course.
problem with our generation. They're taking, it's like everybody's just arguing on who feel like deserves more or whatever the case. Like where it should just be about, first of all, do you love this person? Do you like the person? And you pour into each other.
Yes.
But it's our generation and younger. It's
Looking for a one-up.
it's tough. It's tough. I'm not saying it's like
do your own
majority,
thing.
but
if you can afford it, go for it. But at the same time, it's not money well spent, even if you can afford it. But the same people that spend thousands of dollars on the one-day event,
Mhm.
if you ask them if they own any stock, if they own invested in anything,
nope.
they don't even know,
They don't know
how to invest it.
Yeah,
You see what I
exactly.
mean?
That's a
It
problem.
just doesn't make any sense. It just, if you have it spent, be cordial, be conservative a little, and these days the money comes. It's very hard to bring
Yes.
the dough. You work hard for it, and guess what? After I ate that, after I attended that, most people talk about, oh, the kaywat was like this, or the alija was like this.
That's what they remember.
That's all they remember
From the wedding.
and you paid for that. And you paid for that.
That's a good point.
Yes.
That's
That's
true.
what they
Oh
remember.
man,
Yeah,
that's
did you
actually
look
true.
at her? She was walking down, and then this is, oh my God. So why would you throw that money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's talking about the square footage of the
The
venue.
Exactly. Exactly.
I get what you mean by that for sure. Well, I thank you guys for that advice. Solomon, you are now retired, right?
I'm retired from the federal government.
How has
Free man.
Yes, free man. How has your retirement
thinks.
journey been? I like that.
His true employer.
He does think so. He goes to Ethiopia and lives there for 6 months. He thinks, I'm like, okay.
Let me tell you a story about the retirement. The retirement has been planned for a long time.
Oh, okay.
I as far as I'm concerned, I have retired. And I'm not going to get into the reasons and so forth and so on. But here comes the phone call when I was in Addis, and I was told, "You're familiar with the Ford company?" I said, "Yes." "Do you know Ford recalled the Ford Escape?" I said, "Yes." "Do you know the Toyota also recalled Camry?" I said, "Yes." I'll be the first one to recall my husband from retirement to work. So that's how I ended up coming back.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm on recall. When I finish my recall, I'm going back to retirement.
Back to Ethiopia.
Oh, okay,
That's
got you.
Yeah.
Wayne,
No,
you run a
Dollar
strict
goes a long way
program.
there, so-
she's younger than I am. She still have the energy. For me, less is more at this point. To be honest with you, if it's not Ethiopia, I don't want to leave in America.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done. I've been working since age 14. and I think that's enough.
Yeah, you've seen everything you could
Yeah.
possibly see. I
Yeah.
get that. I get
So
it.
now, I mean, now for all intents and purposes, the only person you're really working for is your family business. Outside of that,
Absolutely,
that's it.
that's it.
Like,
yeah,
yeah. So I mean, that's nice.
That's
right?
nice.
That's
I think a lot of people dream of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Ethiopia is not for everyone, for every retiree.
Mhm.
For me, it is. And the joy of giving. You know, you take $1 and you change that into, I don't know if I could say the black market. You exchange it.
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna say. But, you know, you exchange it, let's say, and then you spread that. The street vendors.
Yeah. You can go enjoy yourself, and you can help a lot of people.
Absolutely,
So-
absolutely. But
That's
it-
you, Melo.
yeah.
Even me too.
I might be there soon.
Right outside the hotel, and I think Melo was always with me for this too. When we stayed in Addis 3 years ago now, there was those kids that walk around in clean shoes,
Yeah.
and I had one kid who just like spotted me.
Dawit
and-
loves this kid, by the way.
Yeah, sweet. Like it felt like my little nephew at
Yeah.
this point. And every single time, like I think I kind of walked out somewhat routinely around the same time at a certain point because we were there for so long. And I think, for him, it was like 150 birr that he was cleaning my shoes for.
Yeah.
And I always gave him 3.
Mm.
Wow.
I always gave him 3 because he was always so sweet about it and just like, wants to laugh and joke with me and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So after he did that the first time, otherwise, if he was, giving me attitudes, you're just going to get what you'd get. And then my shoes are clean. But
300 better. He
Yeah,
couldn't
man.
wait to see you.
He
I hope I see
knew-
Dawit today.
he knew exactly what time to be there,
Aw.
and I always took care of him.
That's
I
nice.
can't remember his name now, but it was
Mhm.
basically every day for about 3 weeks. I gave him double what he asked for, and I think because I did it the first time, he thought maybe I'll be out the same time the next day. Every single time, clean my shoes.
Nothing beats that feeling. I feel like
No.
Yeah.
when you're able to just give like that. I
Yeah.
think that's you were speaking about earlier.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely. Yeah, the street vendors. The woman that have a kid on her back. It's raining,
Yeah.
and she's got to sell another pack of colo or something. And I would walk up to her and I would order a colo, and I don't know there was options. I thought they were all the same size, but there's a 10 birr and there's a 20 birr. I said, give me the 20 birr one. So I would take that colo. I'll start eating, and I said, how many more can you sell? It's 7 p.m. Probably she'll be there until 9 p.m. And how many colos? She said about 3 or 4. That's about, if she sells the big one, it's 60 birr. I'll give you 200 if you go home now. Go home with your kid.
wow.
Yeah, so she will pack and go home. If she doesn't go, I'll take it.
Wow.
Yeah, just go home. That's it. It's more than what you expect, so just go home. And all of them just pack up, and that's the joy of, I call it the
Yeah.
joy of giving.
No,
Yes,
literally. It's like,
yeah.
as a man, what
Yeah.
else could you want?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you live like a king, and you can get that satisfaction of helping
Exactly,
people.
helping
And it means
them,
next
yeah.
to nothing for
Yeah.
us financially.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like all you got to do is just give them more than they were expecting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's important. That was tough to see even when we were there
Yeah. for me
last
too.
month. Just, it's still, there's still that struggle you see where you see the moms like walking. I'm not sure what the father situation is, but they'll have the kid on their back. But it's just like, when you think about it, it's like, this shouldn't be how,
Mhm.
this shouldn't be how
Yeah.
life
Yeah.
is supposed to be.
Yeah, you guys, I'm sure in your rooms, in your house or apartment, wherever you're at, there are, or a place you work at, there are a lot of pencils, pens, used pen. I collect them. You give it to me, I take it back. As I do my morning walk, as I do the evening walk, I see kids, I hand them out. You see, oh my God, how happy they are. It's a small thing, but I buy a pack of pencils and I hand them out to the kids when they get out of school. It's just, if you have it, please.
I never
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
thought
it's-
about
Wow.
that.
No,
Yeah,
me
exactly.
neither. That's one
But
of
it's
those
like
things.
one less thing they'd have to pay for, or where, like,
Yeah.
imagine you don't
Yeah.
have something to write with.
It's
Yeah.
not even that.
Yeah.
The quality of, oh God, the lousiness of that pen that they buy for, I don't know how much it costs, 10 birr or 20 birr, whatever, one big pen.
Yeah.
And you give them this quality used pen, they're very appreciative.
Wow.
Pencils.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pencil that as soon as they start writing breaks, this one doesn't break.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big difference. So you can all do a little thing like that. So if you have it, give it to me. I'm taking it back next time I go.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's a good thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Wow.
And what are your thoughts on investing back home? Do you think more people here should be open to investing back home in Ethiopia, whether it's real estate or starting a business? We heard a lot of conversations when we were there.
That's good.
What are your thoughts towards that?
Yeah, a lot of people were basically saying if you don't do it now, it's going to be too late. That and I don't know if
They were
just
saying
selling
like
me.
within the next 4 or 5 years, they were saying
Yeah.
it's going to be tough.
It's the same everywhere. Nothing different about Ethiopia. I'm not an investor, so let me make
Okay.
that clear. But I have right now. I have a house. I have an apartment that I live in. Modest, very basic apartment. And another one in the works. Would I investment in terms of making profit? It's not for me.
Okay.
For me right now, less is more. So, people have pushed me to own a house, this magnificent 10-bedroom house, whatever, and with 2 garage parking. I don't need that. I've seen it, been there, done
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I need is just an apartment where I can rest my head, and that's it. As an investment to make money, yeah, it has its drawing, it has its positive, it has its negative. Be careful though. Be careful. The money that you spend there, invested here, and the return is a lot
Yes.
more. This is my thinking. Again, I'm not an investor, but looking at numbers, it just doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
But
But all of you, like, he's right about the investment thing, but having like something that when you go back home to stay in, you guys can't buy
Invest in
one
the home
apartment or something
Yeah.
for all 4 of you
Right,
together.
for when we
Yeah.
go.
Then
Right. I get what
when
you
you
mean.
go, instead of renting, you can just live there, and then you can just rent it. So
Right.
you have people, you have uncles, you have
Yeah.
aunties who can rent that place for you guys. But when you go, instead of going somewhere that you're not even sure of,
Yeah.
or it's not safe, this will be your
Mm.
safe place. But when you buy, it has to be somewhere good.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. I mean,
Mhm.
because of
Yeah.
what we did, so now he's living in a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad thing.
Mhm.
But thinking that I'm going to make money, you really don't know what's going to happen in Africa.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
That's what I hear a lot about.
But you need to have a place to stay, which is good. It's they're right. It's not going to be the same. What
Mhm.
we paid and what you're going to pay now is not the same.
Yeah.
It's a lot more. Of course, the dollar is going down.
Mhm.
If you think about it, with US dollar, it's about the same. What I
Mhm.
paid long time ago and what I'm paying now.
Wow.
It's the same.
Yeah.
With Ethiopian birr, no, it's not the same.
Mhm.
So just remember that in having something, it's always good.
Yeah.
you guys are born and raised here. But to have something, if I was in you guys' shoes, I've thought about it, and I think I would have a place to live there, just to have it.
Yeah.
Would I take all of my savings and put it there?
No.
I don't
Probably
know. I'll
not.
think
Yeah.
twice.
No.
Yeah.
But even as a group, you guys can buy an apartment, and when you go, you got a place to stay. Not only
Right.
that, I think it will attract you to go there more often.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely. If I
'Cause
spend
you
some
know
money,
for
I'm
sure,
gonna
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
with it.
And whenever you guys are working from home, like if they allow you to go to work from
Yeah.
home,
Mhm.
if that happen again,
Yeah.
then you
My
guys
job
can't
allowed
just
that.
do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Do
think
that,
I think for me, the biggest reason, because when Yoni says invest, you were kind of also saying just maybe buying a place there or something.
Yeah.
I think I'm open to that. Like
Yeah.
having an apartment, a house, something like that. I think I would, the only reason me personally, I wouldn't look for maybe a business or something to make money
No.
is because I just don't understand the system there. I didn't grow up there. So I just don't know the bureaucracies and the this
point.
and
Yeah,
that.
trust
Whereas
me.
here, I've grown up here. If I have a question, I mean, I could just ask you guys, like, how do I, what is this? I don't know, you know, but I'm accustomed to here.
Yes.
We
that makes
all
sense.
are accustomed, and I think I've seen firsthand the experience. A lot of people encourage me or ask me to open up another, the place and so forth. Listen, guys, the market is not the same. The one I'm used to is not the same as in Ethiopia. You can't just because you have two restaurants here in Austin, Texas. I'm plugging in, by the way.
That's all right.
That doesn't mean you can go and open up in Timbuktu. It doesn't. You really have to understand the market.
You have to study it.
You have to study it,
or
and
maybe
so
know
forth.
at least someone maybe who's there, who's well versed, and you have a good relationship with them.
Be cautious. Yes.
Even they will finesse you though. That's the part
Yeah.
that sucks.
It is.
I think we have a good fact checking system here
Here.
too.
Mm.
Yes.
Where like even if we dealt with a stranger, we're able to do a little research and tell if we're getting ripped off.
There's some
Exactly.
In
accountability.
Ethiopia, you might be 2 years into business before you realize
Before
you
you
got
find
ripped
out.
off.
Exactly.
Someone's taking your money.
Yeah.
That is so true.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You find out the business that you opened up is under somebody else's name.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that would be my biggest fear is because first of all, I can't read the language. That's already a big barrier.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it's, understanding and things like that. I mean, there's just a lot of barriers for
Things
me.
are changing, but it's too premature to do that right now. So, as we spoke, definitely buy a place if you can afford it. You have the money.
It'll be better.
real estate.
But if you're looking for a return for your investment, right now I know I'm going to make a lot of people bad. I mean, mad. It's not my thing. It's not for everyone. Forget investing.
Yeah.
Living there, it's not for everyone. It
Right.
just
course.
from here, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
For
Right.
me, it's working.
Yeah.
There are some things that I do, but it's not
Yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely need to spend maybe more time before I was open to
Yeah, but
trying to-
you're safe enough to buy a place.
To buy
that
is
course.
okay. You're
Yeah.
okay.
for something.
That's
If I were you guys, I would do collectively.
yeah.
Yeah.
that. I think what's funny? I feel like Dawit and Melo have been saying that.
Yeah.
Like talking
They should
about
do that.
Mm.
we guys like we should, something.
I can represent
if
you
you
guys
like
if
it,
you
I
want.
You can get.
Are they going to give you a finder's fee or something?
Next thing we know, we check in our-
The Ethiopian bureaucracy. Let me tell you about what I went through getting my car from here to there. Okay, my car. I gave her a name, Sintayo Banchi. Sintayo Banchi. Yeah, that's her name.
Now I see where Dawit gets it from.
He names every car.
Yeah,
he
he
never
names
has.
all cars.
Yes.
Sintayo Banchi, meaning I went through a whole lot of loopholes.
But Dawit's
get
names
to
aren't
you.
that sophisticated.
That's why it's funny.
Might
Yeah,
be.
Sintayo meaning, I've seen a whole lot
Mhm.
because of you. And let me tell you,
Yeah, it's true.
it's just, and I did not pay a penny of a bribe. I refused. My dad told me not, to pay a bribe is a sin, and he really believed in it. Before he passed, and I got my car in my hand, and I told him I got my car, and he said, first thing he said was, "What unlucky car!" Yeah. Second thing he said, I told him, "Listen, Dad." He told me that never pay a bribe to anyone. I said, "Yeah, did you pay?" I said, "No." That's my son. This is exactly what
That's
he said.
nice,
That's my
yeah.
son. Yeah.
Wow.
So I paid dearly the waiting, the bureaucracy, the going back and forth for a simple thing, simple paper, and then they really come out and tell you that you need to pay this. And just it's
It's nonsense.
let alone opening a business, to get your car at the door. And it's a lousy Volkswagen. I was not bringing in a big old
Like Bugatti or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
something crazy.
It's
Okay.
a Volkswagen.
Wow.
You know how I finished it?
It
finally?
was a nice Volkswagen,
Yeah.
a brand new one.
No.
What
Brand
you talking about?
She likes
I
that
understand,
Volkswagen.
but the thing is,
German made.
German made, yes.
Yes.
I had to go to the minister.
Wow.
And this guy is fantastic. I wish I remember his name. I went up to him and told him, I came to this country, not that I was losing, I did not have anything. I have everything. I came to teach. I brought a Volkswagen. And you wouldn't let the car into the country?
Yeah.
You know? And you tell us to come and invest in Ethiopia. And you, let me see the paper. Fold it and said, give him everything that he needs.
Okay.
It took one signature.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's the expediter.
Yeah. He was a doer. He was the minister of transportation,
Wow.
I think.
That's
who
amazing.
He was. Yeah. He got it done in one day. And when I went back, they were in shock. The guys who expected a bribe, you went to him. I said, yes, I told you. And then,
Yeah.
I got it done.
Right.
Yeah, that's how the car made it.
Wow.
And, I was telling them, why am I paying storage fee for Djibouti? Bring it here. You hold it.
Yeah.
Just let the car in. You hold it.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll get it out. And let me pay you the money that I'm paying to the Djibouti government. No, they don't care. They couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
Again, going back.
That's She earned that name.
Make sure
No,
you buy
yeah.
your car in Ethiopia. That's all I can tell you.
She earned that name. But see, now I'm thinking about all the cars that I saw there that I weren't from there or something. Because I saw some Teslas. And now I'm thinking how what people had to
What
do
they had to pay. Yeah.
to bring these cars there.
To bring those cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
And all I had was time.
Mhm.
See, if you don't have the time, they know.
You
They
might start
drag
paying.
their feet. They will do everything.
You're gonna start paying.
For me, it was fun. I enjoyed every moment. And I did announce, I would walk in and say, I'm not paying you anything. You might as well
See,
get me through.
this explains a lot about Dawit.
Yeah.
This story explains he
I-
gets joy out of certain things. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why are you happy about this?
You might as well just
Because I like to be played with, bro.
Dawit sometimes he says, I have time today.
He does say that.
So, needless to
so
say, it took a while, but I got it in my hand. So I called her Sentayo Banchi.
Sentayo Banchi. That's a
She
good
earned that
name.
name. Wow.
I guess to end off, I really wanted to just let out some funny childhood stories that any of you guys remember or that you have. Dawit's already smiling. Well, one thing I remember is I was scared of Solomon. I was scared of you.
Why?
For like maybe like 1 or 2 years. I don't know how old I was. I was young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I guess I wasn't prepared for you played a lot of jokes, but one, I had a lisp. That was already like I was a target. I don't have a lisp
You
still.
still
No,
have a
I
lisp?
don't. No. Why are you not defending me?
Nah,
It's
you
a
don't-
lot.
I
It's a
don't
lot
hear-
better
he
than
doesn't
it
have
used
a
to
lisp
be,
now.
at
It's
least,
better.
if
It's better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was bad
you
before. I
used to be
couldn't.
scared of him. I
Because of the
remember
way-
one time after church, we came here. He almost tripped me, getting inside my clothes, my dress.
He was trying to
Your
hide?
bad
Hide
dress
it
to
from me.
hide, and you hold both
Oh
of my
my
feet.
gosh.
And you were
hilarious.
so strong. You were so
Yeah.
I'm like, Johnny, don't worry, I'm here. No. He will not let go.
Oh
You
my
know,
gosh.
like I don't know if it was maybe I was one of the younger ones when we would stay over
Yeah.
here, but aside from like the games that we would play, I think Solomon would also play into those
Yeah.
games too.
Yeah.
But he knew he had like an authoritative like voice and
Right.
structure.
I mean,
so
it's his house.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
his, it's just-
domain.
Yes.
Yeah.
So even just him saying regular things would scare me. Like, like, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
So it was hilarious just thinking back to it. But the lisp was so bad. I remember I couldn't say my brother's name.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
yeah,
No, but there was more of like a.
yeah,
It was like
'cause
a
my
mouthful
back
of just.
teeth- I don't know why. Maybe my back teeth weren't developed
I
yet
don't
or
know.
something. But I was not able to pronounce S like at all.
Yeah.
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 He would fry
He
me
used
for
to
that.
mock you for it a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I still vividly.
That's hilarious.
Samuel.
When we would greet each other, he wouldn't say Yoni. He's like,
Yeah, yeah. You know what's funny?
It's so funny.
The first time I ever in my life had broccoli, Just because of this guy. In my whole life, I would never eat my vegetables. It was just, it would be on the plate, and I would just scoot it to the side.
I think every
I would eat
family
my
member
bread,
knows this.
some
You were very
enchilada
picky with your
bread.
He
food.
was
You wouldn't
pizza.
eat.
So what happened? How?
We stepped aside. I don't know if it was Thanksgiving or what day it was. For some reason there was broccoli. I don't know who made broccoli, but there was broccoli. We stepped aside, just me and him. And he was just like, "You're gonna eat this broccoli," and we just sat there for I don't know how long. And I just looked at him, and it was just so sad as I ate my vegetable.
Yeah.
How old were you? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Probably
I mean,
2,
they were still
3.
living here, so it had to
That's
be.
hilarious.
I had to be maybe like 5, 6.
You think 6?
7,
I
something.
That
think
is
you're
so
younger
funny.
than that.
Maybe younger. Yeah, first time ever.
Sammy was like really spoiled.
Yeah.
I mean, like, especially when it comes to food, he doesn't want to eat anything.
I was a skinny
Doesn't
king.
matter what it is. So,
I
you
gotta
know,
watch my figure.
I was watching.
I will
Yeah.
take him upstairs when everybody's playing here. I will take him upstairs. We're not going down there until you eat. And I will
Yo.
feed him. He will cry. Or I almost cry, but I won't. I will make sure he eats.
Yo, I don't think you understand.
You fed
I would.
him.
I would hide
I-
my food.
I just
Damn, it was that
Yeah,
bad.
I was not
I just
eating.
One of
sit
my
there.
cousins was like you.
I just
Wow.
wouldn't
Younger
eat.
cousins.
Jeez,
I
why?
cry.
Some kids are like that. I don't know why.
When he cries, he will make me cry.
Wait.
Yeah.
So were you the type you didn't want to like?
You
You
know
didn't
how-
like to eat regular food, but if it was McDonald's, you crush it.
Yes,
No,
that's how
no,
you
no,
know.
no.
That's
You
how
know,
it
He hates food.
you know, the first time I had a burger, I was in 2nd grade. I wouldn't even
Really?
eat a cheeseburger.
He would
Damn.
not. He was
Pizza,
really
pasta.
picky.
I don't know. That's
Pasta
probably
is
it.
the only one I remember.
This guy
you
lives
Pancakes.
for survival.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
Pancakes. There would be a U.S. shortage if he didn't have to pay for it.
That is true. You could eat a lot of pancakes, but it was just certain
Yeah.
foods you're just
Pasta
like, no.
and pancake.
That's
Yeah,
so
no, I
funny.
would definitely give it to Yoni when nobody was looking.
And that was the thing. When I was born and when I was
He was-
old enough to eat,
Yoni
I
was a
would eat
little
his
husky.
food.
Yoni was a
Yoni
big
That's
kid.
how I got husky.
Yoni was a big kid his whole life.
Yeah, so-
He would not eat the rest. He wouldn't eat his
Dad would
food.
give him all the food.
Yeah, and part of it was
Yoni
so.
was not a big kid all his life. When you
Yeah.
were born, you could fit my hand like that.
No,
Yeah,
I know,
that's true.
That's how
different, but-
small he was.
I think like part of it was I loved food, but also I didn't. If he got in trouble, that means I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I would finish his food too.
You looked happy. eating
Yeah.
that food.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
I despite the fact that you guys labeled me this and that, when you guys, Dawit and they don't want to eat, they don't want to eat. You have the right not to eat. And she would get mad at me. And I said, they don't want to eat, it's less grocery for me. So it's proceed with that, that thought.
Yeah.
But, something about Sammy, one thing that it's always in my head is his bottle. When I ring the bell, I'm coming in. He would run wherever he was at. He would come out. He would stand on the hallway, looking down on the stairs and see who's coming. And then I open the door, and he freezes with his bottle. They're just looking at me. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Sammy. I guess in his mind, he's going, there he comes.
Oh my god.
Sammy
The funny
was
thing
like-
is, no matter what, we couldn't wait to come over to this house.
Yes.
Oh my god. Every
yeah.
weekend,
even-
whenever
With
all the abuse,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's fun.
we
Yeah.
couldn't
It
wait
was
because we
fun.
would have such a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like when you're just in an environment where you're with family, you feel
Yeah.
loved,
Right.
everything. It was a beautiful
We
time.
have
That-
nothing
mean,
but toys in here.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
couldn't.
that too,
And to
yeah.
see
Yeah.
Dawi,
Yeah.
Abo, Haywan, we couldn't wait.
Yeah, the love is there, but
Yeah.
mine was, there are rules.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yes.
follow them. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
non-negotiable. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be negotiable.
Mhm.
His mom was crazy about you.
Yeah.
His mom?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Interesting.
If Nikki comes without
new
him, he'll be
information.
like, where is she? Where is he? Where's Sammy?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
wow.
I remember.
She loved you. That
Interesting.
was crazy. That I
Yeah.
remember.
A lot of memories playing outside there, football.
Yeah.
That's actually where I got introduced to football. Is
Yeah.
that backyard?
We used to
with
play
you.
football in the snow,
Yeah.
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 playing tackle.
Yeah.
You were not inside. Most of the time, you guys were out.
We were
All
able to
of
play
you.
with you because you were
All of
like
you.
a bigger
I was
kid.
able to, like,
You were a bigger
yeah.
kid than your age.
Yes.
We were all bigger than you, of course. but
Abel,
like you were a bigger kid.
Abel was adventurous. He would go out there and bring, hold a snake with his tail. Come and eat Tete. Tete rushes down. Something's
I remember
wrong.
Abel when he was.
She
Abel
comes
was a
in.
cute baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was a very cute
he was
baby.
very cute. And then she comes in. And next day there would be a frog.
Oh man, when we look back on those memories, I think it was very important. We were talking about earlier, like when we have kids, to make sure they're able to play with each other and be with each other. That was so important for our foundation. Even though we met up with Melo later, we still have that connection with Dawit.
Yeah.
That and
We
others.
have been around. each
Yes.
other a few times, but it's not enough for us to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Nope.
my mom told you guys lived in Alexandria at one point, right? When he was first born.
Yeah.
When Yoni was
Yeah.
born?
Because my
I
mom
have
told
no
me.
clue.
Yeah.
Mom, we went
The
when Yoni
apartment.
was first born. My mom
Yeah.
told me we went over there a few times.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
that's
shortly
good.
after that, I think we moved to Maryland,
yeah.
like Aberdeen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
far, but it didn't
Yeah.
last long.
Yeah, that was a short stint.
That was
I don't remember like much of that.
Yeah.
My earliest memories is when I was living in Fairfax area, like Centerville.
Yes,
Aberdeen. It was just very short
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it wasn't a long.
not that
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
So if we could summarize one thing though here, when it comes to the pod,
Mhm.
I get credit for this happening.
All right. All right. All right.
Technically-
I mean, for sure.
Oh my! You gonna give
Tech-
that to him?
Technically,
Why not?
I made the connection. That's it.
yeah. Technically,
say
you did.
Yoni.
The
The
link,
idea came from
Yeah. I would say the foundation part of it with us staying connected
The
as we're getting
personnel.
older. Yeah, the personnel
the recruitment.
for sure.
So you're
Yeah.
HR.
Damn. So what are we gonna do with Fanu?
Fanu? He's not even here, man.
Yeah.
You just kind of took my spot. I got promoted, right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
what it is?
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Fanu's hiring.
He's a
Hiring
consultant.
consultant.
This is the
consultant.
core.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the
There
core.
is someone to clean up, right?
We need people for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We need some
setting
interns.
up at this point.
You guys are doing great.
Yeah,
You don't need
setting up
Thank you,
takes.
thank you.
We need somebody to help us.
The
set up.
more you have, the more headache.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's true.
The way you are is perfect.
As soon as we get a headache, we'll let them go.
It will happen. Trust me.
We no longer require your services.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to share? maybe?
Let's do the funny stories. Not funny stories.
Yeah.
Maybe just an occasion, couple of
Yeah,
occasions
Okay.
about Dawit and Abel. Dawit, we took him to Ethiopia when he was 11, 12.
I turned 10 actually.
He
10.
turned 10.
You were 9.
And so we took him to not just Addis, but into my grandparents' place. So, I mean, they were enjoying it as we were. There was no roads and so forth, so we would park the car. Okay, my grandparents lived on this hill, and the road ends at this hill. In the middle is like a valley. You go down, there's a river, and then you got to go up to make it to my grandparents. And while we were going, and Abel, we just took a few steps, and he would question my dad and say, Grandpa, are we there yet?" And again, we take a few steps and we go through it, and then he stops Grandpa and say, "My dad, are we there yet?" On the third one, he said, "Grandpa, are you sure you know where you're going? I don't see any cars, I don't see any houses, I don't see any buildings, and it's getting darker." So somehow we made it there, and the next morning, of course, we spent the night. The next morning, my grandfather, Dawit's great grandfather, decided to have, every morning he goes sitting outside on
On
a
the
bench and gets in. My dad was sitting next to him. Little that he knows, Dawit also cuddled by my grandfather's leg, and he just sat there. And my grandfather's sight is not the best, so he kind of felt something touching him, which he thought it was a dog. So he reached out for his cane and whipped Dawit.
That story is hilarious.
It was.
And Dawit is running away, and then he threw the cane at him. Dawit is going to my dad, which is his grandfather. Your dad is crazy. Your dad is crazy. Your dad is crazy. So when he came back and went back to school, he wrote on their school newspaper, "Mistaken for a dog." I think we still have the article.
Wow.
I forgot.
That's
I did that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and you won.
But the craziest thing is
entire
that
school.
like when you really think about it, his hearing is fully impaired because he was almost 100 or he turned 100 already, right?
It was about 100. Yeah.
Yeah. So his hearing and his vision is impaired. He didn't miss me once.
Yeah. It was muscle
The
memory.
senses are
Not once. I was just
You
sitting there
followed the dog route. That's why.
Muscle memory. Wow. So
Yeah,
I never knew that. You got to meet your great grandfather.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
That's
amazing.
insane.
And it was in
Yeah.
the middle of nowhere, man. I actually even like the one story I do remember, and I think this might be my dad indirectly realizing that he was messing with me, but like it was nighttime and I needed to use the restroom.
Oh, yes.
And he told me, like, okay, right out that door, all you gotta do is open it, step outside, do your thing. And I opened it and I did that. And the only thing I could hear was hyenas laughing.
Oh my god.
And I like, and they waited till I started too. So like, I'm like, what do I do? And so they're just like, like that's all I could hear. I still remember that sound.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Time.
Hyenas are creepy.
I took both of them out for the first time. I mean, we did not took care of our business, but I wanted to have fun with them. So I took them. We went through this Koba, this false banana tree farm, and we ended up in this open well. And I said, okay, Dawit and Abel, they're go to the bathroom. And Abel is mischievous, of course. Here, Dad, where is it? There it is. Where is it? There it is. He got closer to me and said, out in the open. That's how we went back. And
Oh my
that's
gosh.
the other story,
my
it's not a funny story, but I think you guys would love the story about Abel. Raising them, I tried to reason out with them as much as I could. I have little patience, but they use it up so quick. So I would try to reason out with them. And one day I said, I guess they wanted this particular shoes, or they wanted something that I was not willing to buy. But they keep arguing, which I allowed. Present your case. That's what I tell them. Like in a court setting, they would present. Abel would present, and Abel doesn't know. He blabbers all over the place. Dawit goes, meaning you're digging yourself deeper. And Abel doesn't know. Dad, I gotta have this. Why not? The John, they have it. Why can't I have it? And finally, I said, I got to sell this. And I said, I want you both to go upstairs, open the drawer next to my bed, and there's a big file, bring it down. So they both ran. They don't know what's going on. They both ran. They brought it down. I said, open it on the first page. They opened it. I said, whose name is on it? It says Solomon, Hailu, and Woinie Met. Okay, that is called mortgage paper. I own this house. Okay, whoever name on it is the final decision maker. Me and Mom, and that's it. You guys, your name is not on there, is it? He said no. So I make the decision. Okay, don't argue with this.
Oh my gosh.
Fast forward, like a few years from now, when is it? Abel bought a place in Florida. So he took us around. We driving around. We saw everything that needs to be seen. And then at the end of the night, we were about to go to bed. And he left his bedroom for Woinie and I, for Hewan, for Dawit. And I said, yeah, Abel, I'm just going to crash on this couch today. Okay? No, Dad, I got my room. You know how Abel is. I got my room is ready. It's
Yeah.
calculated. X squared, Y squared. I know what you like. And everything is there. I said, Abel, just turn the TV on for me. Put it on CNN. I'm just going to crash. He paused for a minute and said, "Dad?" I said, "Yeah. Should I bring the mortgage paper?"
Oh my god.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Needless
Wow.
to say, I put my tail between my legs. went
Yeah,
upstairs.
exactly.
So that's
That's a good
man.
one. That's a good one.
That's a
Honestly,
really good
yeah.
one. That's actually full circle
Yes.
moment right there.
Mhm.
He probably went through so much to make sure that you're comfortable. He's like, no.
yeah.
Yeah.
not gonna just
Go
stay there.
upstairs.
There's like one story that like it from college, and we can cut this out if you don't like it, but it wasn't so funny at the moment, but looking back at it ended up funny, right? So like when you get a little like upset with us,
Yeah.
sometimes you have like these things that you say that are a little bit like a little harsh, but when you look back at it, it was pretty funny, you know, like in
Yeah.
a sense, like how we make fun of each other in
Yeah.
a certain
Yeah.
way, right? But this actually had to do with school. So when I first got to college, I think what I struggled with a lot was not necessarily whether I was smart enough to do it, because honestly, I switched all these majors, and looking back at it, I was like, man, I could have even done the first one, even though it's harder than the one that I ended up with. But I basically failed or dropped a class every semester the first 3 semesters, I think. So out of all the classes, not all of them, but 1 or 2. And then it got to the point where I think my dad was tired of seeing the report card at the end of the semester where I failed something, right?
Yeah.
So I remember I'd blow it off for a week or 2 every time I came back from school, whether it was winter break, summer break. And then it's like 2 weeks into winter break, and he like waited till after my birthday. So I was like, thank God he let me enjoy that first, right? So he was like, print it out, bring it down. And I was like, damn, you know, like I was like, this is not about to go well. And I printed it out, I brought it down, and he looked at it. He was like, damn it, Dawit, like at least bring home a C. Like at this point, just bring home a C. And I was like, oh God, man. Like I got him to that point where he's okay with a C. But it's I don't think I ever told you this part or mom, and I needed to deal with that pressure on my own. But actually, after that semester, if I dropped, failed, or got a D in another class that was engineering related, so I mean it could be English, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But if it was an engineer related course, they were kicking me out of engineering school.
Yeah.
So after that, not a single class did I not fail, did I not pass. I think I think I figured out how to I figured it out. I don't know what it was. I started learning a lot about myself, and actually I give you guys a lot of credit for letting me go so far away. Because I think you guys set up the structure, but I needed to do it on my own. And then after those first 3 semesters, I think is when I truly was like, okay, now I know how to do this. And it wasn't just discipline. It was just like the strategy of how I studied and all that.
Yeah.
That's a good story. That's why that school is so important. I mean, when you go, that's like your first time kind of on your own.
Yeah. It's like a
It's,
good
no one's
warm-up.
about to hold your hand at
Yeah.
college.
You don't truly have bills, but it's like your first time realizing
That's
like,
that
oh,
responsibility.
I gotta tell myself when to eat. I gotta go get my
Yes.
own thing to eat.
Yeah.
I gotta go off of the money that my parents gave me or
Yes.
the money that I
Yeah,
earned.
because
from
also the
job.
professors don't care.
Uh-uh,
They're getting
nope.
paid whether you pass
Exactly.
or you fail.
Yeah.
You could
They
have
get
not.
paid.
You could have not showered for the last 6 months. They couldn't
don't
care
care.
less.
Yeah.
You know, did you complete that assignment? Did you study for the exam? Like this
Yep.
is all stuff that you could have done on your own
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's good that you came around.
Yeah, I mean, look at you now.
I
Look
was
at you
also
now.
on my last straw, so I was like, the last thing I want to do is come and tell them like, so they'll keep me at school, by
Yeah,
the way,
yeah, yeah,
but
Did they
gotta
make
make
you,
a couple changes.
Did they make you go to the dean of engineering? Because a lot of people at my school they had
No,
to do that.
actually-
Where if you failed
You don't
one or
do
two
it.
times, you got to go plead your case
Yeah.
So I think
to the dean.
I
Like,
think
why
the
should you
difference was
stay?
that I didn't dip below 2.0.
Oh,
I don't
so
think
then-
I had to
yeah.
do
Okay.
that. It was just that like. I think I did once and I got right back above it,
Yeah.
but I think you have to be so far below 2 points.
Yeah, where they're like,
That they're like, nah,
can't
but
be
like I
here,
was
yeah.
like barely under. I even remember
Wow.
oh no, I was just above it actually. I remember
Yeah.
the funny thing is that the number was 2.017 that I got myself down to, and then I graduated 2017.
Wow. Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
See, See, God.
I mean, of course,
Are
I
you-
graduated with a much higher GPA than
Of
that.
course,
I'm just
yeah.
saying that was my low point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna
no, I feel
edit
you.
this one out.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure. I wanted to tell the internet about that part.
I don't know if his
Oh, man.
kids will have such a low bar.
Like, but Dad,
Remember this episode?
You said this on episode 81.
You bounced back.
Grandpa said it at 2.0. He was happy.
Oh no, you weren't.
Oh,
having a
man.
GPA
I know,
thing.
I wasn't.
I think you were letting it like if one class came back as a C is what you were saying. Like it's fine if one of them came back as everything else B's and A's, but
And somewhere in the school year, I got a phone call from him and said, "I need to come and see you." I said, "No, you don't come and see me. I'll come and get you. What do you need?" "No, it's very important. I need to see you. We need to talk. We need to talk about what?"
Mm.
"No, we need to talk. It's a serious matter." "Okay. Is she pregnant?" He said, "No, everything else I can work out."
Yeah.
So he came down. I don't know whether I came and got him or he drove down. He came and said, "Dad, I'm changing my major." I went through the school system, so I understand. We change your major 3 times, 4 times, but I was expecting. I said, "To what?" "To accounting." "Engineering, accounting."
Different.
Engineering and accounting. They don't even start with the same alphabet. I said, "Okay, now I got to be cordial about this. I can't push him." So I said, "Okay, the only way you'll change your major is if I bring accountants and you plead your case to them, and then we can decide." So I brought 2 accountants. One is your cousin, your relative, one that lives in Dallas. The other one is my cousin who who was killed in Washington, D.C. So I brought them both. And we asked him why he was, it's just, I want to finish quick. I want to get in my life, and accounting is easy, So
He was honest.
he was honest, yes. So they gave it to him. And when he found out not just getting a bachelor in accounting is not going to get you anywhere, because nowadays, the system is easy accounting, the jobs are scarce, that he has to get his CPA and so forth. It's the same number of years that it would take, maybe just a little less. So that's how he changed his mind. But the funny part was, is she pregnant?
Yeah. There's levels to
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
The rest I could fix. So
Wow.
I fixed. He went back to engineering, and
Yeah.
there he is.
But that's serious. I mean, I think a lot of people in college don't get that
Yeah.
experience where you figure out what is it like when you're finished with school, or
Right.
what did it take for you to get there. When I went to college, I had no idea what my day to day at work was going to look like.
Right.
I mean, I would still do it, but I never had.
Never had it.
I never met anybody that was an engineer, so I didn't know what it would be like.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
I think that's something that I feel like should be done more often. Maybe not the exact situation, but it's like, go to the job and see what they
Meet
do.
someone in the profession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
that's
field
important.
trip. Just
Yeah.
go see what do they do
Yes.
every day before you commit and start paying $60,000
Yeah.
to go get that
like I
major.
said, is she pregnant? Is a question that we can't fix.
That's it.
That's you can't say I don't want my money back or anything like that.
Yeah, but this
But
at least,
everything else can be fixed.
that's wow.
Shout out to you, Dawit.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything else. I don't think of any other funny story, but I'm sure the goal is to have you guys on again with our parents.
Yes, that would be good.
That would be
Oh,
an
man.
amazing
Or we come to
episode.
Austin and we shoot at the restaurant.
Hey,
Oh, there we go.
That's an idea.
That's even
Yeah,
better.
Taste of Ethiopia in the
Yeah, man,
background. I think
background.
that's a great idea.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be
That'll be
amazing.
We
good.
can have the Habesha lips.
I love Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin's great.
I've never been, so I'm
You guys-
eager.
You should
It's
come.
great, man.
I've been to
You would
Dallas,
like
I've
it.
been to Houston, so I
It's
want to
different.
see what
It's not
Austin
the
has
same.
to offer.
Not much to do, not much to see in Austin, but come for the weekend. You'll have a blast and just go home.
Do you like comedy shows?
I do.
They have a great,
they have a great comedy scene, I heard.
show scene.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so random.
There's
I
some
know. Yeah.
There's some stuff we could do that I can.
Yeah,
Some
that was
music-
how it would
Music
do.
City also.
I'm easy to please. I just
Yeah,
nice
like,
little
we get
bar,
some good-
restaurant view.
A little bit of an outdoorsy vibe on
And-
some of those, but
Do you like barbecue?
Of course.
So there you go. They
Listen,
got
you
great
haven't had
barbecue.
barbecue.
Great brisket.
Capital.
you
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah,
had
it
barbecue yet. Trust me.
Yeah.
Houston was good. That place I took you to, it's not as good.
Really?
No, it's different.
Okay.
But yeah, we're good.
All right.
Austin, you love.
With that note, I thank you guys. This
Yes.
is an outstanding.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for
You know, I'm not a social media fan, but let it be. Sometimes we just gotta lose the belts and move on.
Enjoy.
So,
Yeah.
Nah, this was good, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you
I
so
really
much.
think
Thank you for the invitation.
a lot of
Of
the
course.
things you guys shared, I think, will really help somebody or like inspire certain people. So I think it's good.
Absolutely. Yeah.
100%.
Thank
And for people to see Dawit's family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Look how well behaved he's been this whole episode. Thank you guys
It's
for
funny.
watching.
All right.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Right, Solomon?
Right.
Right.
Like, click there. Like,
Yeah.
comment, subscribe.
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 Like.
Comment,
Comment.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe again.
Share.
Share.
See the button?
Yeah.
Share.
Push all the
Oh my
buttons.
God.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Peace.